hurt. That's gonna hurt so bad.
Wait, what's
All
the
right,
nose?
so who wants to catch us up? Oh my god.
Stuff some like paper from the.
No, let's not. That's very delicately arranged.
okay.
I was joking.
Never
That
mind.
took so much more time than I'm willing to admit. Let's not touch it.
Okay.
I admired it.
Good job,
more
TJ.
I was just gonna
Looks
swap
nice.
the two.
Nope.
Alright.
It's all a very delicate balance.
Alright.
It is cursed to your
Speaking of
hand.
delicate balance, the world is not in a delicate balance
Nope.
because there was an earthquake last time. Crazy things happened. We all woke up. Crowder went for some morning shopping on account of most of his clothes didn't fit anymore. But
And
then,
well, for those of us who are absent or have forgotten, why don't his clothes fit?
because he has aged 100 years.
Oh.
100 Hobbit years, so he's not like decrepit.
No, I'm not decrepit. No, I'm more like slightly past middle age. Like, yeah.
Okay.
I would have dad bod, but I didn't eat enough food, so now I'm just like I'm like cocaine dad bod. Really sickly, like yeah.
I'm
Too
so
much
okay.
music.
Yeah.
It's like the
Nice.
sad version of like,
You look
I'm
like
in
this now.
shape. A circle's a shape. It's like, I have a dad bod. Dads can do crack.
Yeah. And that's the quote of the night. Dads can do crack. So anyways, Crowder was out shopping when all of a sudden the shop collapsed on him. Craziness. Also, the inn was somewhat disturbed, so the rest of the party got up and was like, holy shit, we need to find Holg and Kudzu. And so they're running around looking for people. Obviously, the first place that they went was the strip club because that's
Where Hulk would
yeah,
be.
that's where Holg would be.
Slurping oyster.
Yeah. But then they were like, wait, what if he's at the dude strip club? But they didn't go there.
Hunk Oasis.
I don't.
That's the next one.
Yeah. But anyways, so then this magical familiar creature came down and was like, hey.
That was vastly unfamiliar to us.
Yeah, it was vastly unfamiliar, but it was also a familiar, and it was. It was like, hey, Crowder needs, and never finished the sentence because
Because he was touched by an angel.
It was, yeah.
Ah! Oh, that's the wrong song.
Yeah. Anyways,
This is not even close, sorry.
Well, I don't even know what you were going for.
I thought it was
like
great.
you're going for like the middle of the intro song to Full House.
No,
No,
it's
that
okay.
sounded like Dayman.
Yeah, I was like,
Aha!
This
it's like Emily also
I'm
kind
so
of did
glad
that,
this
right?
happened.
Yeah.
She was like, oh.
It was gonna be Kiss from a Rose, and I don't know why I wanted to sing Kiss from a Rose, because it's got literally nothing to do with that sentence, but please continue.
Anyways, so oh my God, no, Crowder could literally be the day man. That's like a thing.
Ah!
Yeah. So eventually they wandered to like the place where the worst damage was, and Crowder was helping an old man out, and then we reunited, and everybody was like, "Oh crap, you're old now."
Who's that fucker?
Yeah. We got more people for our caravan out, and then I paid for some of their rides so that I could get the materials requisite for me to resummon my familiar.
Are you gonna
which-
summon the same one?
Well, I'm gonna summon the new one, which is Tattletale's a sprite, not Tattletale's.
Yeah,
a-
I mean, but like
gross.
the same
Oh yeah.
mental thing.
Except this time it's gonna have an accent.
Oh, wonderful. I hate
Yeah.
that.
Anyways, okay, so
Familiar.
basically we kind of set sail. We were going back to Ladova, right?
I'm
And we're also like
You missed a huge crucial portion of that session.
we're wait.
Where we went down to go try to
yeah,
find a
yeah,
Hulk,
we-
where you said you last found a Hulk, and
Yeah.
all we found was the dead body of a demigod.
Yeah, that's true. That also happened. I was getting to that.
You said we set sail.
Well, yeah.
That was the end of the session.
No.
time is not linear.
Yeah.
Especially to Crowder.
Yeah.
So continue.
Anyways, so yeah. So we set sail, but Holg was not there, and we were hoping to find Holg because we had looked for him in the place where we thought we had seen him last, which was where the anchor was, but the anchor was dead, and thus could not tell us where Holg had gone. So that's why we left without him.
And sheep.
Oh yeah, and Pitt is also Jesus. Is what you should take from that. because literally he became friends with a sheep.
The Jesus of insurance.
Wait, hold on. What was its name? Was it Allstate?
It was Allstate.
Allstate, yeah.
Allstate for
Yeah.
State Farm.
Because it was in good hands.
It was a good.
Yeah, but Allstate had a mom, you know,
We have to let
so
Allstate go.
we released Allstate into the wild, but Crowder gave Allstate some advice on how to grow up healthy and strong in a world filled with predators, but he did not phrase it like that. So yeah, did I miss anything?
Did you make camp or did you just like fade to black after
No,
saying
we-
the farewells to the sheep? Sorry, I forgot.
No. We got on the cart and left,
Mhm.
and that was the fade to black.
Okay.
Oh, also probably in like the fade to black, Kudzu was or Crowder was summoning his familiar.
All right. 4 and 14.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that spread.
Now, when you replace a roll with it, do you just replace the dice portion of it?
Yeah.
Alright.
What does it do?
I can, like, before something happens, I can say that it's one of the 2 numbers that I've already rolled.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So if I don't want to get hit, I can say that somebody attacking me rolls poorly.
Yeah.
Or if I really want someone else to succeed on a skill check, I can. Essentially, what I'm doing is I'm glimpsing into the future.
Okay, like this is good.
Because he's a divination.
Yes,
wizard.
I'm glimpsing into the future, so I've seen the future outcomes. So this is just the way of making that happen. Like, oh, I know what's gonna happen. This is gonna happen.
Yeah.
I know what's gonna happen because I make it so.
Ooh, really cool.
Are there any limits on what die you can swap it for?
I mean, it has to be a 20.
It has to be a 20.
Well, yeah, like
Could
a,
you-
I swapped
a
this
14
D4 out
on
to
a
a
6
fucking
doesn't make
14.
sense.
Well,
it's
no,
it's
no.
any like D4 roll, like an attack roll or a skill check.
Okay,
Or
so
a
not
or
like
a saving throw.
not like initiative. You couldn't make somebody roll intentionally like low for initiative.
I don't think so. No,
That'd be
Okay.
really cool.
that would be interesting. Well, that would be
Yeah.
kind of a waste because, I mean, they still get to go unless you're so strong you kill them.
Or it's like a surprise round.
Yeah, you could do it to like force a surprise around.
That's
I
cool.
could make their perception so low that
Yeah.
they would be.
Oh yeah, that's also true. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, does anybody have anything else to add to that
No.
summary?
That was sufficient.
So
Um,
where'd y'all end? I wasn't.
We were
at the
headed
end?
out of
Yeah,
town.
we ended on
Leaving.
a cart leaving town.
We took our horse. The old town rat.
What was your question, Emily?
thing to add is that Pitt and Iz had a grandfather moment.
Yeah.
What it's like.
To
Oh,
his
yeah.
family. Because we were talking about losing family. And then
Yeah.
it was carrying Iz around. Because Iz was upset. And I stole Majdax. Multiple
Oh, I
times.
forgot about
Oh yeah,
And
that's very important.
Majacaries.
yeah.
Highlight.
What else? I thought there was something else, but I think I'm missing something.
Yo, dude, literally, if we save the world, we're gonna open a bar called Majdax.
Yes.
Mage decks.
And then this will quickly turn into It's Always
Yes.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, like literally.
We're just gonna role play It's Always Sunny.
Wait, you gotta watch the Russian version though.
When
That only
You're
lasted
Danny
like a
DeVito.
season.
There's
a Russian version?
It was, yeah. It didn't
No,
look
so
in
tell me
Russian.
that before.
What was it like? It's always sunny in Irkutsk.
It was like It's Always Sunny in Moscow or
Oh,
something.
that's
like,
funny.
All right. Well, Hug, let's start with you. Did you spend the night in the harbor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
So-
I had to jot down the Russian. I forgot that.
These are important notes to self.
Yeah.
So, whenever you decide to return to your the inn that you and the party were staying in,
Yeah.
you can decide when that is. If it's like immediately.
Yeah, I mean, once I dig myself out of the.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do I find that out?
Huh?
How do I find?
You can dig.
Just
You can just
decide.
punch
Oh,
the
okay.
ground until it bends to your will. I feel like that's very in character. You head back to the harbor, and probably a little bit weary, very thirsty, I'm sure. You make it to the inn where you and your party spent the night, and they are not there. Neither is the cart, and neither is the horses.
there's like a big gate somewhere to leave town.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna run there, or briskly walk. I'm gonna run.
Okay. You run all the way through town.
Yeah.
Roll to not knock over any cabbage stands. Cabbage stands. Jesus.
Oh man.
Cabbage dance.
My cabbages.
You knock over some cabbages.
Oh.
This dude's sad.
Sorry, brother.
But you make it to the gates leading to the harbor, and it's like early morning, like it's not too busy out yet. You notice that the earthquake definitely affected the area here too. There's a lot of like collapsed buildings, and people are starting to build things up and clear the streets of rubble.
Is there anyone like, you know, like in Monty, like in the Holy Grail, there's like the wheelbarrow of dead people. Is there like a lot of
Bring out the dead.
grievously injured people around?
I'm
or
sure
is-
there's grievously injured people, but
Okay.
the vast majority of the paramedic-esque rescues have probably already taken place.
Okay.
There are actually like impromptu medical tents with clerics set up by the nearest temple. You can see them
Okay.
down the road.
I feel happy. I love that movie.
Yeah. Do I see the party? on
You
the
do
way
not
to
see
gates?
the party now. The road, as far as you can see it over the horizon, is empty.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Um.
Or at least it's empty of familiar figures.
Okay. Well, did the cart, like, was it special looking? Just look like a normal cart?
Just a
So,
normal
like,
cart with a ragtag group of
Okay.
vagabonds on it and a horse, 2 horses. I think 2 horses. I should know that.
What other way? I mean, so I've been here for wrestling before.
Yeah.
So conceivably, I could have come in other ways other than the main road. Are there other ways to get into town?
There are, yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna check those?
Yeah.
This word is
What are the other options?
knowing things about
So the-
community.
I want context for that so bad.
Not, not during the.
It's not initiative.
Hold on, I'll figure it out. Keep talking.
There are, let's say 2 more sort of main exits to town, and then there's
I think it's because
like that are actually attached to roads, and then there's a couple of places where there's like gaps in the
that may be in here.
surrounding wall, or places where it's not walled off. It just kind of like
Yeah.
peters out to the cliff, and so there's plenty of exits that way.
Okay.
There are people out on the streets if you want to maybe ask after your party.
Yeah, I
Hint,
guess.
hint.
Yeah, I'll
You
ask.
also don't have to, but
Yeah, I probably should ask at the bar, I guess. But, yeah, I guess I'll. Are there any, like, official looking people or just normal looking people?
yeah, there's a guard sort of overseeing some of the city cleaning efforts
Okay.
close by.
I'm gonna walk up to him and,
Are you still on the main road, or did you like go look at the other exits?
yeah, I mean, the other ones, can you bring a, cart through the other exits?
You can bring a cart through the ones that are attached to roads. It would probably be a little bit too tricky with a cart to maneuver your way out of the other ones. You could do it with a horse.
Okay. I'll find,
Gotta put the horse before the
so before I leave the main gate,
Mm-hmm.
there's a guard there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask them, hey brother, I got separated from all my friends during that crazy earthquake. What's the best way for me to find them? Is there any way to quickly list somewhere who's still
Who's
alive?
dead?
They're a pretty ragtag group, 4 creatures. One of them's a little halfway, and one of them's I don't know what the other shit is.
No, I think it's
Remember?
this.
Is a no.
Oh,
so,
it is.
And then last you saw Crowder, who was a young,
Once
creepy halfling.
Okay.
Extra D6.
Yeah, just a couple halflings and a gnome
And a
cart.
human.
I thought it was a half. Oh, that's Lobo.
My bad.
Yeah, and a human rather. Yeah, a couple halflings, a gnome and a human cart, a horse.
He burps.
Bah.
Burp.
Nice.
And he sort of pops
I
up.
think I was trying to
Puts a
write
spear
initiative.
on the ground.
Spear or beer?
Spear. He roll perception. Roll perspective.
11.
With an 11, you realize that other people also have thoughts and feelings, and you should consider them. Perspective. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what did I do?
You smell a little bit of liquor in the air. Maybe he's like got a flask or something.
Yeah.
Just fun flavor text.
I'm
Okay.
assessing you.
But he says, you're looking for a group with a card?
Yeah, brother.
Well, I just got on watch, but my colleague. Yes?
I
I'm
think it's
trying.
I think it's a cool voice.
I like the voice and the fact that he's just like this guard with this
Yeah.
goofy voice. My colleague.
My colleague over there.
Yes, please.
I lost it.
It was a little less airy.
I know.
I want this to be happening to him in real time.
He's so drunk he like forgot how to talk. My colleague, he's been on since 6 in the morning and I just relieved him. He is probably celebrating the end of his night shift at a bar. That bar.
All right, thanks. What's his name? Or her
Jim?
name? Jim. Hey, thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
If anyone asks for Hulk, tell him I'm okay.
Okay. You must be important.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
That's me around the barn.
Okay. So the bar is just across the street. They I guess
Oh.
didn't want to go very far to
Yeah.
get drunk after staying up all night with an earthquake. But you see at like a round table in the open floor space at the bar, you see 2 guards in full uniform who've like taken their helms off. They have them set on the table next to giant like tankards of ale.
Yeah.
Knights at a round table?
Yes.
Hey, is one of you guys Jim? Do you know Jim? Is one of you Jim?
In unison, both of them say, "I'm Jim."
Oh, Jesus. Hey, I'm just looking for my friends. They got a cart, a couple halflings, a gnome, and a human. Just want to make sure they're okay. Have you guys seen them?
Yeah, we were at the gate. My first name's Jim. His last name's Jim.
I don't honestly.
We're Jim together.
Just tell me if you see my friends.
2 hours ago, they passed through the main gate.
Did they just went down the road? Did they
They
say
just-
anything to you?
No, I mean they waved.
Oh,
There was a
okay.
little halfling who was very friendly, but they just kept going and they
Oh.
didn't hear what he said.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Jim and Jim. Appreciate the help.
You're welcome. And then they take us to you. Cheers.
Oh yeah, brothers.
I guess they're the Geminis.
Nice.
I'm gonna pretend that was my
That's okay, that's
my
gonna be
purpose
that
there.
can always be in there.
Yeah.
You guys think of all the clever shit, and I'll just take credit for
That's
it.
right.
So, I guess I'll go bounding down the road. Is there
Okay.
anyone that like has a horse or something? Perhaps can buy a horse.
Hulk reconnects with State Farm. They bond.
State Farm just appears when you
Or
whistle.
rent a horse.
He plays it.
It's the general.
The horse
it's
that you
the
rent is
general.
going to be named U-Haul.
I can't whistle right now because I'm smiling.
That would be nationwide. You start whistling now. There we go. Chicken
Try
farm,
really
you
hard
taste
not
so
to
good.
What?
Chicken farm, you taste so good.
All right,
That's true.
get your NFL commercials out of here.
You could, from passing through the town, you could rent a horse. You could also do what many of the refugees have done, or what you had, like the plan that your party had, which was to like buy passage with somebody. And you remember from discussing with your party that their next stop was going to be Ladova.
Oh,
Um,
I didn't remember that. At a
I'm
game.
telling you that you're
I
I'll be
remember that
looking.
game.
To rent a horse,
Or
Please, Marty.
yeah, sure.
we're gonna skip the role playing.
How does the booking passage or something work? Is there people that are like clearly coach men or women?
Normally there would be, however, with the chaos, things aren't exactly like how they usually are.
Yeah.
You know that around a lot of the inns, like there's like basically like kind of taxi stands, where people who have a horse and cart wait to pick up passengers.
Okay.
Wow, I got to this so fast.
Beer.
I'm gonna look for one of the taxis.
Beer around?
No, thank you. You could get a horse. You could rent a horse, a draft horse for 25 gold pieces. You could rent a donkey for 4, but it might not support your
It's a lot of
girthy
GP.
frame.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a big girthy.
Yeah.
Donkey.
How much are the fantasy tags? It's not really working.
Fantasy. It is. Let's say a silver piece per mile, but they don't go outside of city limits unless you ask really nicely, perhaps.
Okay. I guess, is there one outside the bar at the gym?
Mm-hmm. I'll also say that if you decide to just book it, you could probably meet up with your company since they left 2 hours ago, and they're
Yeah.
on a cart, which is faster than someone walking, but not you could
Try.
catch up with them if they stop. Taking the bet that they stop for the
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. Okay.
So those are not to tell you what to do, just to
Yeah.
elaborate on an option if you had
Could
thought
I
of
could
it.
I fit on
Yeah.
a donkey?
Thank you.
You could fit on a donkey. It will be Shrek on a donkey.
Okay. I think I want to buy a donkey.
All right, for 4 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Do you want to buy it or rent it?
Oh, how does a rent work?
Rent
Can
is
I return it in Ladova to someone in a rental donkey
Yes.
company?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do that.
I love
you
this.
can only have it for a day, and so the 4 gold
For
pieces
what?
is for the initial payment for a day.
Yeah.
Each additional day after that is where's the fucking?
How do they keep track of things?
You get
I'm
it-
assuming they have a ledger. Yeah.
Wait, so why are they even returning?
Huh?
Why are they even returning?
Because it's got a tracking device in it.
The donkey does?
This is a world with magic. Yeah, you
I
can't
don't-
steal their donkey.
I don't know. I'm not just curious.
Yeah. The man
It's-
holding
it's
the donkey.
four-
The man
4
holding
gold
the
a day
donkey.
to rent a donkey?
No, it's not. I'm looking
Oh.
at the exchange rates. It's 4 gold for the initial payment.
Uh-huh.
You get one of those is like a
deposit?
deposit. Yeah, so you'll get
Oh.
if you return the donkey alive in good health in a reasonable amount of time, and you don't
Yeah.
can't eat it.
Okay.
You'll get a gold back. So it's 3 gold for the initial renting.
Okay.
And then 1 gold for a deposit. And then each additional day after that is
Might as well just eat
okay,
it.
a horse is 50 gold pieces.
Just saying.
How much money do you have?
30. I don't want to spend.
What else are you spending money on?
I guess I don't know. It's a good question.
And then it's
Totally sounded like Discord.
I'll just rent the donkey.
okay, and then it's 10 silver pieces. No. Man, this is a really difficult to read chart. What the
I'll
fuck?
spend. I'll spend
Literally
$4 on the
every denomination is just 10 of the one before it.
I hate that.
So 10,
I understand that makes sense.
10
but-
bronze is a silver, 10 silver is a gold.
Okay,
Can you
it's
get like a miniature camel?
it's 3 silver after that per day.
Okay.
What is it?
I'll get the donkey.
And you know that
Oh,
it's
a
like
can.
a
It's up
3
there.
days ride to
It's
go
a
to
frosted pastry. It's peach
Okay.
frosted pastry
I'll get the
IPA
donkey.
from
Okay.
Decadent.
So for the donkey, here's your
Can
a
I kill
quick
the label?
DL
Yeah,
of
can
your
I?
rental contract.
Mhm.
So subtract your
I make great
coins
beers.
Yeah.
when you have a second.
Mhm.
Donkey needs to be alive when you return it. You can return it in Ladova or Way Station.
Okay.
You get a receipt. You can only return the donkey with the receipt. Otherwise, you will be hunted and tracked down and forced to pay.
Is my name attached to the donkey at all? Do I sign it?
Do you give a
hold?
fake name or do you give a real name?
I'll give a real name.
Okay.
Doesn't seem worth giving a fake
Stir.
name.
The the salesman is very professional. But you see his
Yeah.
eyes light up and you're like, duh. But he doesn't say it. It's what his
Yeah.
eyes say. It's very expressive eyes.
Can I try and barter a free day, signing something for him?
Absolutely. How would you go about it?
Well, notice that his eyes light up. He realizes it's the whole.
The Hulkster.
Hey, brother. Been to one of my matches before?
Yeah. Yeah.
His voice sounds two different
Yeah.
ways.
He throat sings
Oh.
exclusively to talk.
He's got a second head hidden under his shirt.
Which match was it? Which match was it? The one against Rockhard Bill Dallas back in Ladova a couple years ago, maybe.
No, it was recent. I'm a recent fan. I saw you against some winged lady in the Thunderdome. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was a good one, brother.
She was amazing.
Yeah, she was.
You were good too, but
No, I think she out wrestled. She
absolutely,
out-wrestled
yeah.
me.
I mean,
How about I'll give you a little deal. I gotta catch up to my friends on the way to Ladova. The whole refugee thing. Thinking, maybe you'll give me a day out of it. I'll get you one of my next show. VIP tickets. You can bring you and a +1.
well, I can't say no to a deal like that.
All right,
It's a free day.
cool.
And you get the feeling that you might get a little bit of leeway on the stricter elements of the contract. But it's just a gut feeling, no promises.
Cool.
So with that, you can make your way with the donkey, who is a sturdy beast. Would you like to name him for the remainder of the time, or do you want the salesman to give you a
Donkey.
name? It's U-Haul otherwise.
Oh,
That sounds really good.
U-Haul!
That's great. That's amazing. I love that.
I was really hoping you were going to go with donkey.
No, I like you
I
all.
was sitting on that one for a hot second.
Donkey.
You gotta say it like that too.
U-Haul!
Can we give CG inspiration?
The donkey's also a lesbian.
If we enter into combat, one of our enemies can be inspired.
Oh, that's not
Worth it.
So you and U-Haul, the lesbian donkey, head out. Sorry. Make your way out of town. U-Haul, she's very sturdy, surprisingly, and any misgivings you had about her ability to carry you across the plains between you and Ladova are pretty well assuaged. I don't know how to say that word.
Assuaged.
Assuaged.
Sausage?
Swashed?
Yeah, that's what
Assuaged.
This sounds like
There's
such
a
a
sausage
made up
near that
word.
Assuaged.
I think assuaging sounds
No,
better.
don't sausage the lesbian donkey.
I've heard that one before.
I regret that. It's fine.
We needed the sausage jokes back though.
So I'm on the way to Ladova. Do what? Just see a bunch of people escaping the
So-
rubble?
Not a ton of escaping. It's early in the morning and things are still getting set up. There's definitely people on the road, but it's nothing like what you saw when you came, where it's a large group of refugees who are the remains of maybe 2 villages were all traveling together for safety. You see
Right.
families here and there, as well as normal travelers like merchants. You see farmers with wares getting ready to sell them, as well as adventurers. In the next few hours, you pass probably 4 or 5 groups of people because you're still close to the city.
Okay.
As you get farther out, it gets a little bit sparser. But we're gonna press pause on you for a second. Put a Twix in it, and go to you guys. So you're on the road with your cart.
While I'm riding shotgun, I'm just going to say aloud to whoever.
Did we decide who's driving?
Yes, I am, because
Yes.
I can talk to the horses.
That's right.
Well, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just still thinking about this. I can't help but believing that Holg must have had a good reason for it.
Yeah. Wanting to kill it. Sounds like a good reason. The desire to kill.
Also, just for my notes, sorry to interrupt you guys and the role playing. You don't know for sure Holg did it. You just know that.
No.
That
No.
okay.
The last place that we saw him was in the cave.
Yeah, and Kudzu saw him in the cave.
Kudzu
Kudzu
saw
was
him
in the cave, yeah.
entering the cave, and it is now dead. And the last thing we really talked about was Holg wanting to kill them. So
Right.
I just wanted to double check that I hadn't missed anything. That I hadn't relayed to Aiden
Right,
the
yeah,
exact
right.
wrong information.
And the lights on.
Please continue. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is the worst chip and salsa ever. Salsa?
Chip
Dip-
salsa.
I dipped the cookie in the icing.
Yeah.
Doing some Brazil.
As you should.
Ugh.
the butterscotch cookie was quite delicious.
Yeah.
Butterscotch cookie.
There was
That's
another
what
one.
that
That was
was.
butterscotch. That
Aw.
was good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought they were all the same, so I finished that one.
Oh, okay.
Guess
I-
what?
I
You go to
did.
Brazos.
I thought they were the same too.
I knew.
I said my piece. I was driving over here and knew that.
Yeah.
So my thought was that Bullard being very gullible, his first thought is he totally believes that that's what happened. And then driving over here, it's like, well, what if he just totally believes in whatever reasoning that Hulk had instead of that?
Mm-hmm.
It just felt like Bullard would not jump to like the, oh, I'm angry.
Revenge.
He would instead jump to the, oh, I believe they had a good reason. So
Okay.
that was just what I wanted to get out there, was that would be a better role-playing move to have him
Yeah.
believe there was a good reason. So I came out and I said it.
It's very brief.
Thank you.
He had a good reason to kill him because he wanted to kill him.
Well,
That's how Pitt's brain is processing this moment.
I don't know what to think.
Didn't we say before that we should have acted together?
Yeah, we should have definitely deliberated, but clearly someone did not deliberate.
Well,
Someone.
I didn't see it happen, so
We did not see it happen.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Means whatever you want it to mean, grandson. Take my wise wisdom.
He's not your grandson.
Okay, other grandson, whatever you
Oh
say.
my god.
Look, honestly, at this point, I'm okay with it.
Great Christmas presents for you.
Thank you.
Or Yule, whatever we call it here.
2 Christmases.
We have solstice. We have solstica.
Solstice.
Soul cycle.
Yeah, solstice.
Solstice.
Is
Now
the-
we have
It's
soup's
actually
giving.
the soul stick.
Solstice. I like
Yeah.
solstice.
Soup's giving.
Praise the
Yes,
ladle.
yeah.
It's when we give gifts on soup day.
Yeah, soup
And-
giving.
And then
Soup's
soul stick,
giving.
which
Soup's
is like a
giving.
big bonfire with lots of marshmallows on sticks.
No, what if the soul stick is a big stick that is stirring the pot of the metaphorical stew? It's a
I'm
day of
focused. That's
soup.
good. Yep,
Yeah.
that's wonderful.
It is now a religious holiday. I'm
Yeah.
so glad we know about
Sure.
this.
Now it's
Soup's
forever.
giving, featuring the soul stick.
Soup's giving and the soul sticks.
Now it's a band.
Honestly, at some point I'm gonna come up with a way to make Crowder more distinct from Hulk, because I did not plan this.
I mean, I
Hulk's
think
voice
they're
is quite different.
Is it?
Pretty
Okay, good.
distinct. It's just like deep and manly.
Yeah.
And you're also like
Yeah.
a
But there are
third
many
of
ways
his
to
size.
manly.
So.
Honestly, I kind of wanted to just be like Kratos from the new like God of War,
I don't know
but
what
the
he
only
sounds like. What does he sound like?
Boy,
Oh God.
I'm Kratos. I killed many gods, boy.
With one arm.
yeah.
Boy versus brother.
Yeah,
One
Is
arm
it boy with an I or with a Y?
With a Y.
Oh, wonderful.
His
Two
son
I's.
has a name,
Boy?
and he says it once in the entire game.
It's
All the
for
rest of it is
immersion.
he literally just calls him over and just goes, "Boy."
I hate that. Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys are on the road. With your refugees. How many did you take on?
We took on 6, but I paid for one of them, and I think Pitt paid for one of them as well. But it was 6 groups of people, not
6 groups of people.
Yeah. Well, like some of
Was
them
it?
were like pairs.
I don't know if 6 groups of people are gonna fit in the wagon.
Do you know how many barrels we had in that wagon?
No. Do you?
At least two.
Like,
At least
We
two.
had enough to fit multiple people into barrels, as well as have other people in the cart. So we just packed them in like sardines.
This seems
In barrels.
really,
Fish in barrel.
This seems really sketchy.
So
you
numbers
guys are
been
running.
6.
Why don't we say there are
human smuggling.
9 people?
9
Yeah,
people
9
is
people.
acceptable. Yeah.
9 plus our party.
Yeah.
Let's put walking
13.
again.
I could be walking.
Yeah.
No, 12.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. You were walking.
Well, the physics of your cart of holding aside, your cart of carrying,
It could be a big cart. It'd be like an Oregon Trail cart.
died of
Conestoga.
dysentery is what I was trying to say for some reason.
There's a lot of dysentery going on in this party right now.
So do you guys like talk to your passengers, or you just kind of leave them alone?
Crowder is focusing on trying to steer horses and also cast a spell at the same time.
What do you? Okay.
He's lit his staff on fire.
I feed them soup
Okay.
and talk to them about the wonderful Goomba.
All right. You are proselytizing. For I guess context, I think you probably have like a family of 4, and then like a couple, and then some stragglers,
Yeah.
like loners. But you can decide to stop in Way Station again, or you can continue on through Widova.
How long is the trip? A day?
So
One to another?
I think it's like a day and a half.
Oh, okay.
It's a day to Way Station and then another halfway to Lidova.
Alright.
But like if you just pushed on, you'd get in at night.
Yeah.
We could stop in
Yeah.
If you didn't want to like spend the night. You could
Well,
also-
actually, you know what? Can we take a poll of the group?
Yeah.
They don't
Of
matter.
Well, I mean, like,
Do you poll the people on your plane when you take them from point A to point B?
Would you guys
What's
like
the
to
point?
stop, or would you like us to run out of fuel and potentially die?
Yes.
And by fuel we mean hay.
What we want to do, we do. They
Yeah.
have paid us for a service.
yeah.
They have not contracted us.
Very
Sorry, that's
authoritarian of
I
you.
was thinking of Firefly, but no, it's more like, it's more.
Bode
like,
is a shrewd businessman.
yeah.
The
He
only
didn't
reason,
get rich by giving out favors.
Well, he gives out favors, but the only reason that their town is afloat still is because he has turned it into a successful business. You think he like gets all of the shopkeepers' attention, and he knows all of the weird little random merchants because he is broke and doesn't pay for things? No, he's rich because he runs the business.
The business. So you decide to stop in Way Station, or do you just like stop on a set road? What's it do?
Yeah,
Stop in Way
yeah.
Station. All right. Can you turn it up to like 5 or 6?
I'll say for real indeed.
Cold. I don't know why it's so cold. It should work. Okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
up to 80.
So, Hulk, you and U-Haul are making solid time.
Yo!
God. I gave the donkey a catchphrase.
Pokemon sound.
Carry face.
Oh my god. You can decide, I think, to like really push it, which will be uncomfortable. You are gonna have very bruised thighs at the end of the day, but you'll be able to catch up with your party before they make it to Way Station.
Yeah, I'm thinking
You don't
push
know
it.
this, like
Yeah.
you, but I'm like giving you like character decisions. You could also go
Yeah.
leisurely. You would get there in the like early evening, like 4-ish, 3:34, and you. The gamble is that you maybe will catch up to your party if they decide to spend the night, or
Yeah.
you wouldn't. But like you can decide whether or not you want to really gun it and catch up to them before they make it to Way Station, or
Yeah.
try and meet them in the town.
I think I'll take it leisurely, actually.
Okay, not leisurely, but like a brisk
Yeah.
trot, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
nothing punishing for either of you two.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't think I haven't had much experience riding a donkey.
Yeah,
so-
actually, can you ride on?
Yeah, I mean, like, he's pretty athletic, but
Okay.
I don't think he's naturally
Like a
prone to. You can't banter with a
You
donkey.
can make him roll animal handling.
is that a thing? I thought that wasn't a thing anymore.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll animal handling.
It's the second skill in the Wiz character sheet. Yeah, it was.
They got rid of animal fondling, but not animal.
They got rid of a lot. Okay.
I got about 18.
Everybody knows how. Okay, yeah, you and U-Haul
Just
have
like
a
slap its butt
A
with one of those
bond.
flail.
have
things.
a psychic link. Like you can just before
It's
you, if
electric.
you can think of going, it's mystifying. Before you even think of going in a direction, like
U-Haul takes
like-
me there.
if you just like begin to like turn the reins, U-Haul just like goes for it. This is a special donkey.
Okay. Yeah,
You grow attached.
I like
You
that.
grow +1 friendship with the donkey.
Oh.
Pretty soon you'll be able to customize its hair. Maybe put a saddle on.
Whoa.
I just want like U-Haul and Hulk lying in a field, like,
Yeah.
braiding flowers in her hair. But all of you, I think, like ride through a brisk fall day. Like the sun is out, but the air is a little bit chilly.
This has to be a fantasy world.
It's my fantasy world.
Well, I'm just thinking because the fall is actually nice.
It's a fantasy world. It's not south of Virginia. The like the plains all around you aren't like all green. Parts of it's like orange and yellow and like burnt sienna. And you can see in the distance like the foothills of the Blue Mountains and like here and there scattered ruins like those that cover the rest of the country. If you just follow the road, if both parties, or I guess all of you decide to follow the road, nothing too eventful happens. If you can also decide to go off path if there's anything that's interesting.
Next character, redneck, who goes off-roading with all passengers.
All the time.
Y'all gonna have a good time.
Just kidnapping Uber driver. But the larger group, you guys make it to Way Station first. You make it at the. When did you start? You started before, probably like right. When did you start?
8:30.
8:30. So you make it there at 5:36. I lied to you about what time things were happening. You guys make it at like 5:36. The evening has like shops closing down. This area doesn't look like it was really affected by the earthquake. You can do a little shopping if you want. If not, you can go find an inn.
We just need to find a good spot. Hey, we just need to find a good spot to, I guess, put our horses for the night so they have some food and drink and some place to rest those weary hooves.
All right.
What about our passengers?
It's like a Bob's Burgers character.
Can we all just collectively?
It's called Way Station, right?
passengers?
Yeah.
So,
Let's
The place you stayed last time was the Irby Goat. No, the Golden Gardenia. You went to the bar at the Irby Goat.
let's continue a ways through Way Station. I assume that everyone migrating to Ladova will stop at the first inn we see, first inn they see. So we should head to the far side, closer to Ladova. Hopefully, it will be less crowded there.
Well, that's one way of thought, but the other thought is everyone goes to the far side so they have less of a jaunt in the morning. Depends, it's just still early, right?
Well, let's just go to the Golden Gardenia. I'm in with the owners over there, and I might be able to get us some group rates
I see.
to deal with our passengers. Not deal with, but to help our passengers out.
Yeah, we definitely need
Here's where
some.
Bullard's charity comes in.
We need to see if they have some ground B&Bs available for sure.
Some what?
Ground B&B.
Okay.
I would like to try to use my social favor to get the owners of the Golden Gardenia to give the refugees really cheap stays. And if it's cheap enough, I'll pay for it.
Okay.
Indeed.
Is there beer here?
There's beer. There's a bar.
I'm
And
slug some
there's
beers
like
back.
a nice curry roasting over the fire, and loaves of bread that you can pay a
Okay.
few coins for if you are hungry.
I know you're doing your thing, but I want to get like multiple pitchers for Pitt.
Okay. I need to figure out how much beer costs, guys.
That's
Pictures.
I've been like giving you free beer just because.
Guys
are just so
as
fucking
he
great.
sees you going up to the corner, you feel like a hand like right here, like because that's as high as he can reach. He can't reach your shoulder.
You're grabbing his butt.
No, here, like in the back, like hand on back, like.
I'm itching.
Like love handles.
I'm
no, no.
itching my
He
my
like
back.
he like taps you
Taps,
on
yeah.
it, yeah. and-
Mind if I join you?
Oh, sure, no problem.
Thanks.
He also orders some bread and cheese. Do
Okay.
they have cheese?
Sure.
Cool.
It's very simple
Love
cheese.
me some
Very, like-
moldy cheese.
No, it's not moldy. It's fresh.
Oh, darn. Okay.
They have
cool.
a cow outside.
Queso
They-
fresco.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's very like plain cheese. Like it's cheese and nothing
Oh,
else.
no.
not
I mean, like,
aged.
literally, I'm imagining, like, plain bread and plain cheese.
Yeah. Just plain as fuck. There's
Yeah.
a beautiful curry on the fire that nobody's interested in.
What it's like, what, like 3 silver, 4 silver?
Sure, this sounds right.
Pay some money.
It just puts everybody. It's an honor system. Just give what money
Yeah.
is appropriate.
4 silver. seems
So Bullard, the proprietor of the Golden Gardenia, is behind the bar.
Hello, proprietor of the Golden
I think,
Gardenia.
hold on, that was a thematic pause. I have more words.
thematic pause incoming.
Gotta have a great name too. We've already had U-Haul, so we got high standards.
Proprietor.
Proprietor. Oh no, it's not funny.
Let's see here.
So the proprietor of the Golden Gardenia is a like a acquaintance, but on the spectrum, on the friend side of acquaintance rather than the like tolerating side of acquaintance of yours. You've been here enough, and I think you've stayed here enough that you're a familiar face. And as you walk through the door, or as soon as you like sort of make your way towards the bar, and Shepard, who is a
Am I shepherding or shepherd the name?
no, Shepard's the name,
Okay.
but I just like trying to remember if different campaign. Okay. I know there was like a horny barkeep somewhere. I can remember. I mean, it was a really long time ago. I don't know why I thought of that. Okay.
Sounds familiar.
It's just a lot of horny people everywhere.
Yeah.
4 silver gets
Sounds
me
very
a
familiar.
gallon, 2 mugs of ale.
A gallon
A
of
gallon
ale?
and 2 mugs of ale.
Guys, let's move to fantasy.
A loaf of bread and a hunk of cheese.
All right. Excellent.
And how much is this?
4 silver.
Beautiful.
That's the going rate for everybody.
And that's what I got.
Yeah.
So there we go.
We're getting the Crowder special, everyone.
Okay.
A gallon and 2 mugs of ale, a loaf of bread, and a hunk of cheese.
So Shepard is a sort of. Everybody's been burly and masculine today. Shepard is a eunuch. No, they're a. I need like a dice of like.
That exists in the DMG that's underneath you.
What?
But we don't have to find it.
I need just a dice of like race and gender and like big nose. Like personality traits
They're
like
a
that.
super
Defining
introspective
feature.
NEET who only works at this bar because their parents pressured them into it, and they have worked here for 2 years and they're finally getting the hang of things, but they still get distracted sometimes.
I want to just say no, just to be
Oh, okay.
contrary, but sure.
I was
So
just trying to help.
I appreciate it. So Shepard has been working here for 2 years. They bought the bar from the previous owner. He's a sort of squat little human who might have some dwarf in him. He's not terribly much taller than you,
Whoa.
and very hairy.
Nice.
He's like 4 feet, 4'2".
Hey, Shepard. Well, I would say how's business, but it appears that you've got a lot of people in here, so I would think business is good.
So for context, you wouldn't really know by looking at Shepard's very short because he has like the behind the bar is raised, so it looks like he's just like probably like 5'10" or something. But you know the truth. And Shepard like leans conspiratorially over the bar and says, "Nice to see you again, Bullard. You passed through this way just not too long ago, right?"
Yeah, just I guess that was like 3 or 4 days ago or something.
How's business?
What? My businesses are out. Well, I've been away for a little while, but I left them in good condition, and I assure you they still are in good condition.
So you're finally traveling for pleasure?
Yes, finally for pleasure. Quite strange.
Keep your secrets.
Yes, I will keep my secrets. However, I have started a bit of a side business you might notice that, well, travels are booming right now. So I've started a bit of a travel business. Anybody who wants to run back and forth between Ladova and the harbor is able to do so on one of my carts.
Keep them safe. Secret.
Oh, keep it secret, keep it safe, yeah. And anyway, so I've brought, 9 people plus 3 more that are my friends, so there's 13 of us total. And I'm hoping that maybe I can strike up a little group rate for some rooms to stay in. I can assure you that you're going to keep money coming through here, because I'm just going to keep going back and forth. And yeah, that is why I'm coming to you right now.
Okay.
But I'm also interested in you're doing well. But I wanted to get the business out first so I can do pleasure later.
Okay. Shepard looks like down for the whole thing, and he says, "Look, Bullard, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a group rate, but you have to promise me the next time you go on vacation, it stays a vacation and doesn't become a business venture."
No. Well, you have my word.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't go back on
And he
it.
shake on it. So Shepard pours, I think, 2 shots of a unmarked
Ooh.
liquor, because yeah, it's Uzo. And he says, "How do you feel about I just had this open. It would be normally comfortable, so 8 silver pieces per person, and he's gonna knock it down to 6 silver pieces per person for your party. So that's 6 times 9.
Well, 12, right?
6 times 12. Yeah. And then divided by 10.
Pick can sleep outside, by the way, if you need it.
It sleeps on the floor?
I mean, you'd still be in the inn. You'd get kicked out.
Well, alright, so what about we bring it down to 5 silver pieces a person? I give you 60, but I eat real well right now. How's that sound?
So 5 per person?
Yeah.
Says, "Bullard, come on. I gotta eat today."
You're gonna eat today, because I'm gonna eat today. And then next time I come through, you're gonna eat again.
Gotta throw something else in there, friend.
Look at these people! They all got eaten by earthquakes today.
They got eaten by earthquakes.
Yes, we dug them out
Do
of
we
the
hear
ground.
this? Do we hear this conversation?
Yeah, you do.
Sensing,
But I mean, do you if you choose to?
He was buried underground. He's got one arm and he dug himself out, and all these other people, they got hit by the earthquake too.
We had
You
to
are,
cauterize
like,
it.
This is a charity case here.
I would like to use the help action by coming up to
And looking
assist.
pathetic.
Yeah. I come up and so I have a cloak now, but I come up and I kind of shuffle and I accidentally my cloak flies open and I
Oh,
quickly
God.
go to cover it, and so they clearly I've just flashed that I'm missing an arm at this person. I'm
It's pretty fresh, too.
So sorry to be an inconvenience to you, but we're so happy that you have space for us at this inn, and this kind gentleman here actually is trying to help us stay here. We don't have a lot, but we plan on replenishing our food.
Shepard, have you met my, recently back in the civilized world, brother, Crowder? Yes, he has been.
How long have you had a brother?
For 109 years or something like that. He's been gone for about 100 of those,
I
so.
was about to say I've known you for at least
How old are you?
25 of those.
100.
You're 120. You're 119.
Yes.
I'm 112.
Okay,
so.
cool.
How many
112
people are in
years.
this
I
line?
have forgotten.
Let me finish this and then I'll tell you. It's a foyer, actually. He says, "Oh, well, Bullard, that sounds like a cause for celebration." He throws up his hands. He says, 5 gold pieces per room. Fine.
And I'm gonna have a whole gold piece worth of food and drink.
All right.
Wait, you mean
Total.
60 silver pieces?
Yeah,
Is
5
it-
silver pieces.
Yeah, 5
We've
silver
already done.
pieces. Yeah, not 5
Gold.
Yes.
gold pieces. Okay.
Yeah, I actually raised my rate
Yes.
because you found your armless brother.
Yeah, so it's six for the room, and I'm gonna give you an extra gold for food and drink and tip and stuff.
Good job, grandson.
You are not my granddad.
You can't disown me.
Do you want me to bring you to my grandfather's grave?
Sure. Take you a while to set that up, though, wouldn't it?
Excuse me, Mr. Shepherd, was it? I'll be taking for me and my friend here. Pointing at Pitt. We'll have 2 gallons of ale, 4 mugs, 2 loaves of bread, and 2 hunks of cheese.
Whatever the hell you said that was a while
Yeah.
ago. What was it?
Yeah, it's 8 silver pieces.
All right, so it's over
I already
pieces.
deducted
Yeah.
4 from me, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Pitt
So
secretly like slips 4 silver into Crowder's like
I
coin
reverse
purse.
pickpocket.
As a, yeah, you reverse pickpocket while I'm spending the money.
Nice.
Liz,
I love
do
it.
you have any?
How many people are like? What's the crowd like in there?
I don't know numbers or space because my brain is dumb. But I'd say like it's a medium crowd. Like it's a hearty. Like if you were passing it looking for a bar, you'd go in. There's not so. It looks like fun. There's not so many people that it's like crowded and gross. But there's enough people that it's like party going on.
Nice. Upon hearing that conversation, I'm gonna be looking for easy pockets.
Okay, Grandpa.
Izzy pockets.
Guys, the puns today are so much.
So using narrow scissors. So I have a little mirror where I can like not be looking at someone. These are my thieves' tools.
I totally forgot you had this, and it's like changed my character perception a teeny bit.
I just leveled up and now I can actually do things. After I killed a fairy.
Yeah.
I've been.
Well, the fairy's
confident
back, by the way.
access
The fairy probably like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the fairy's back.
Tattletale didn't look like
Still
demon all of a
Tattletale,
sudden.
yeah. No. It looked like a demon before, but now
We'll
it
talk
doesn't
about
look
it
like
later.
a harmless
Yes.
Later.
forest creature.
These narrow scissors to
Mhm.
like something that appears to be like a bulging pocket. So when I look around, do you see any bulging pockets?
Yeah. Come on.
Is
No one's
that
gonna
a
laugh at
healthy
that
coin
one.
purse, or are you just happy to see me?
Until I see what looks like someone's bulging pocket.
I think next time we play D&D, we should like play a drinking game where if anybody makes a dick joke, we gotta take a shot.
What if it's an unintentional dick joke like that?
Yeah.
It counts.
2 shots.
Okay.
It counts as long as someone like giggles at it. If it goes unnoticed, fine. If someone laughs about it being or like smirks at all, drink.
I'm gonna Uber home.
We're gonna play it on Discord so none of us have to drive.
Yeah.
Honor system, guys. Okay, so you are
I'm
molesting bulging pockets.
trying to see if there are any that are within my arm's reach of 2 foot 12.
It's a stress ball.
Really? Okay.
You're 2'12".
I would fail this game.
Really?
Yeah, there's at least 3.
Feet.
No. Why are you biting yourself? Oh.
Sorry.
It's just like
The penguin's at the bottom.
like,
Like, bring it out here.
like
and
I'm sure
help you.
Cookie does this where she's like, but like her lips are all smooth. She loses exactly the same thing. So yeah, there's pockets abounding.
Perkins.
Are they gonna let me be lazy and be like, oh, you successfully feed someone? Here's some shit.
There was
Yeah.
Jucifer in there?
Please. Wait, if there's
You
more.
want one?
Yes.
You want some?
There should
Chill
be.
with it, but there's other ones in there too.
Yeah, if you don't mind, there should be an Andy Gator in that big Avita pack.
I can help grab beer too.
I would get out, but I'm like
Yeah.
the most.
I've got ice cream at home if you want to go get it. Look up pickpocket.
Indeed.
I know like what I have to roll, or I know when you tell me what to roll for, I know what numbers to use.
I don't know.
It's actually kind of.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. Is it not like in the book with the whole assassin shit?
I guess you make like a sleight of hand check opposed by their passive perception. If
Sounds
I had to
good.
guess. Ah, thank you.
What page is assassin on?
The one with the pink post-it notes. saving the page for me.
Fuck. Man, I think I got a
it's
different copy
on
of the
page
book.
97. No,
Oh,
90.
that was fast.
This is yours.
Yeah, it's on 97.
All right, thank you.
Sorry.
Anybody else want
I've
to
had a
share?
bookmark.
I do.
Are you thief or assassin?
I'll write for that.
I've had a bookmark in Rogue
Assassin?
for so long because I've been
I'm
playing
a rogue.
Cameron
This is my background.
No, I'm
I
good.
think-
Thank you.
But
And
yeah.
Lucifer?
I'm good.
So this is
Is there an
Assassin.
action for stealing things? Or am I
Sleight of
just...
hand.
Sleight of hand, yeah.
Oh, I meant, like, I thought, oh, sorry, I thought we were... She said that... You said that you were, like, waiting to level up to do things. I assumed it was, like, a thief, but you're just stealing it.
She just now has proficiency with thieves' tools.
Oh, okay, so I'm slow.
probably it. Yes.
Yeah, so, sleight of hand.
Fast hands. I can use like bonus action. Grinch side.
And,
Like cunning.
I
What?
think you just decide how much she gets.
Detect.
So easy to
Yeah.
But yeah.
Was there
So
something in the
thieves'
book?
tools aren't really used
like
for
you're
like
lying.
stealing
Let me
it.
look for you.
No.
You can
It's
run
like,
a
it's
game
like
on.
disarm a trap or open a lock.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, we just paid for a room. I don't have to break into a room.
Yeah.
What?
I don't have to break a lock or anything. But I want to use this to help my people pay for things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robin Hood.
She's stealing from refugees to give money to refugees.
The ones she's related to.
Yeah. It's kind of like nepotism.
Okay, so you're rolling sleight of hand on the nearest pocket, or do you want to like choose between? Are you gonna do everybody or just pick one?
She's looking for the bulgingest pockets. It
Um,
could be like a perception roll to find.
Okay.
When
Easy
listening to conversations, am I able to tell if there's anybody that is like really rolling in it, like they've been here all happy hour, or
Okay, well Bullard. Bullard's rolling in it.
Most of my money went to the curry.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh my god, with the belly, man, I want to eat.
You have the doggy?
Sure. I really don't care about.
But there are a few like patrons who seem to be regulars who are familiar with both Shepherd and Bullard. You can assume that they're probably definitely like if not they're not like rolling in the dough. They're at least not refugees, and they're like they come here often. As far as like easy marks, there's definitely like a couple people who are like passed out in corners or just totally like you could just like help them when they fall and just take all their money. They wouldn't notice. So yeah.
there's someone passed out in the corner.
Yeah.
Gonna approach him,
Okay.
saying, "Son, are you okay?" Look around, be like,
Canadian beers on the
Do you
counter
need
if
some
people want
help?
some. That's good.
Oh wait, really?
and go for
You're welcome to
pockets.
try some here if you don't want to get up. But if you
Sad
want,
note, I
No,
saw
I
my
can
beautiful impersonation
Thank
of
you
a
so
drunk
much.
person. I'm really funny, guys. Okay, yes, you roll. Roll a sleight of hand.
11 plus. When I double for something, a proficiency bonus, am I doubling my modifier? Nice. I have a 19.
I have a question, but like it's a really dumb question.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
you can ask me at the break if you like, if you
Um,
recall it.
So
Well,
with
Can we
it's
do
like-
can we do like spoils
How
on a
does
break?
nicotine like interact with alcohol?
this works because it's like
It could
yeah,
be
just like
doubly
reaching into a
drunk if
pocket,
you-
putting it into my pocket without doing
Like,
Yeah, you
I'm
can
just
like
thinking,
look
like,
at your
check it
spoils
out
later.
later.
So
I don't think.
All right.
I
So
don't think
Depends
so is
on
that
the
your only mark,
nicotine
or
and
do
the
you
amount.
Does
look
Pitt
at other
smoke?
people?
I
Oh,
don't
he
think
would.
he will
I don't think he
roll well.
actively smokes, but
No.
I think like if someone offered him a pipe.
I don't think Crowder does either.
Does
but I was
fantasy?
thinking-
That was
Do
quite
fantasy-
drunken.
fantasy
Yeah, he's super
tobacco.
fucked up. I believe the exact words like
That's a
you're
great
passed out
question,
of
but
order.
the question is fantasy pipe weed tobacco?
Yes. No, it's weed.
Or is it?
Walk
It's
away.
actually-
It's
weed.
marijuana.
Is it goblin?
Walking
Or it
away
could just be like
shaking
tobacco
my head.
without all the negative effects, which would be awesome. Which is kind of what pipe weed is in a way.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of pipe
I can't
smokers
agree, I'm
getting
really
like
sorry.
cancer
Yeah.
People can't
because they don't
hold
smoke
their
that much
beverages.
tobacco.
Yeah.
I can't.
What are they
No,
like? What's the difference between pipe weed and tobacco?
Well, it's the same tobacco, just like
Yeah,
cigars,
tobacco.
but you're not inhaling it. Like you're not like cigarettes. You're like.
All right, guys, we got half an hour till break.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Focus.
We were discussing whether or not we were going
I understand,
to
it's
role
very
play smoke
important.
at the table.
You can't.
Adderall to a party.
Wait.
So we're gonna smoke some pipe weed.
Okay.
It's fantasy
Just a
tobacco.
little
You
Tobacco.
contribute a little bit to the general like pleasant like cigar aroma, but it's
Yeah.
not gross. It's like it's like that pleasant sort of like grandpa smoking room smell. That
I
keeps it
assume that I
nice.
bought a pipe off of somebody.
Well,
Crowder probably didn't have one.
okay, yeah. If you didn't, you got one along the way, or you asked nicely.
It's like,
The 12th century version of like, hey, you got a light? Is do you like have any other marks, or
oh wait,
is this
no,
just
we
this guy?
rushed. 100%
this
he
passed
made
out
himself
person.
one
Okay.
in the forest.
Is there a window?
I smoke out of a bowl.
Yes.
I'm gonna
You smoke out of a
look out the
bowl.
window.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pits, gods, deities, all that bowls.
That makes sense.
So you guys spend the evening in the inn as the night as the night grows longer. How nights go. There more and more people show up. It's you guys have lost track of time a little bit, but it's like Friday night. Like everybody just doesn't have work tomorrow, and they're like ready to go get drunk and hang out with their friends. And as like people get off work and finish closing up shop, they come to the Golden Gardenia. It seems like a really popular place with the sort of like middle upper merchant group, as well as like some neighborhood scrubs.
Is
They're
there
always
anything to
similar.
like do, like any
There's
like
darts.
tavern games?
There's darts. There's pool.
I'm trying to look up.
And then there's like some old dude in the corner playing chess, and he's like beckoning to people and making them play chess with him.
I go.
Okay. Old dude versus old dude. It's that short. We're not even gonna roll
Yeah.
for this. That short in the front of Toy Story.
Yeah.
That happens in the corner.
So is this both?
No, this is one, and the other guy is the other.
That's the same
I
guy.
started the
Oh,
game.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
in the
didn't get
short,
that.
yeah.
I haven't seen it in a really long
He's
time.
playing
All right,
chess with
you go
himself.
play chess with yourself.
That sounds about right.
No,
Yeah.
you play chess with the old guy, and it's not like Toy Story. And you can roll wisdom to win in a second. But anybody else?
I want to play pool.
All right,
Anyone want to play
What's the name of this
pool?
place again? It's
the Golden Gardenia.
Golden Gardenia? Or Gold Gardenia?
Golden Gardenia is what
Okay.
I wrote.
GG.
That doesn't necessarily mean it's right. So, I'd say like 9:30, 10 o'clock, when it's like really starting to get into swing. Hulk, you get into town. Where do you go?
I look for the cart. Do I see it anywhere?
I mean, it's a big enough town that you can't just like
Okay.
look for the cart.
Can
If you
I-
just want to like wander, we can like roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wander, look for the cart.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll go to where.
You can do whatever you want. If Hulk would wander,
Yeah,
wander
no,
away.
no, no. Like, I mean, yes, he would wander, but like, he'd also gets nowhere.
You remember where
places
the
of.
place you guys stayed last time was?
You did stay.
Yeah, we did stay there last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll check a few places. Guess I won't see them, so I'll go to the Golden Gardenia.
Okay. When you get there, it's not quite the end of the night, but it's like an hour away from the end of the night. Like, you can tell that being sober, you can tell the bartender is like about to start last call,
Okay.
and everybody in here is pretty swifty. But you see your party.
I'm just gonna sleep in the cart. I'm gonna.
Okay, you just like poke your head in and then leave.
Yeah, I mean they're all having like a good time. I don't want to remind them of the things that there's craziness they're running.
There's probably one that you don't recognize. You probably don't see Katsu.
Some
Uh,
old man.
Yeah.
Or not old man.
yeah.
Middle aged.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. No, I have a picture.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
looked at my character.
I think
this,
even
and
before I
just
went in,
ranked
I would
up as,
just
like,
tie my
combine
little
one and then play it like
U-Haul up.
during the game.
That's what he looks like.
I see.
The hand isn't there anymore.
Yeah,
He's visualizing it because he used to have it.
cool.
This is cool.
Yeah, I think I'll
It's
sleep
just
in
like tavern
the cart.
games.
Okay.
But I'm gonna make it obvious that I'm in there.
Okay.
'Cause I don't want to sneak up on anybody.
Okay.
I don't know how. I guess
I guess you just like don't
leave
curl
my
up under a bench somewhere.
shoes outside. I don't know.
We can say you just like sprawl out like lengthwise
Yeah.
on a bench. That's pretty obvious.
St. Nicholas
It's
comes through.
chilly, but I guess that's okay.
It's a hardy dude.
You got a work sweater.
I'll sleep with my new buddy U-Haul. for warmth.
You guys cuddle
Wait,
in
he
the car.
could have.
They're
He
gonna
could have
burrow
turned in
together.
the. He could have turned in the donkey here, right?
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that.
Well, I
If we
mean,
could.
They said he could turn it in a way station.
yeah, but it's
After hours.
it's after
Okay.
hours.
Yeah, I'll just do it.
Uh,
I'll do it.
First day's
I'll
free
do it the next
anyways.
day.
Yeah.
no, mm-hmm. The
First
second
day is
day.
one,
The
yeah.
first day's 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
And then you get one back.
$30.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna make my own.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep in the car.
Okay. 1 second.
Are there any? Jeez, this thing sounds like it's almost gonna break every time I slowly move my weight. I'm like, wow, I should lay off the.
Probably
5
no.
Gs.
The
roll
screws keep
thing.
coming loose. I need to figure out how to make them stay.
Are there any stores that are open? Or is everything closed?
There's a sketchy kiosk open. If you decide to keep walking.
Get your sunglasses here.
What kind of? I'm gonna.
No,
walk
not
up
like a bus station kiosk,
Oh.
functionally a vending machine with a human in it. Well, a humanoid in it.
Okay.
And
20
flickering lights.
squats
Yeah.
to get your ticket.
Just the Walgreens,
Yeah.
but
I'm
without the
picking up
medicine
one
part.
down,
Yeah.
Magnolia discount, but
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
It's like a gas station.
No, it's inside. It's just tiny.
Right.
And it's wedged in between some buildings.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna go there.
Okay. Yeah, there's late night things like that open, like a kiosk, a couple bars. But it's almost midnight, and it is a Friday, but it is also a small town.
Okay. Are there any places open that sell clothes?
You can get a novelty T-shirt at the kiosk.
Not doing it for me.
Are you loinclothing it up? Why do you need clothes?
No, I just
I was just curious.
because
This is outside of character.
I was gonna pin the Anchor's death on the ninjas, or not? I am going to, and I was like, I'll just buy a fake ninja suit. Look, proof.
Why does that tag say Party City?
That's to the east.
Everything looks better with a ninja head. Right?
But yeah, so I'll just be sleeping in the car.
Okay. Sorry. Shut up. I need to learn how to write in shorthand. I'm gonna have to write everything out.
It's okay.
All right. So, unless you guys have any additional special plans for the night,
that's
once things start to slow down,
Yeah,
you
you're
guys can retire to your rooms, plural. I'd say that they they sleep four at a time. They're rooms with 2 bunk beds. So kind of hostel style,
We can have a room, the family can have a room, and then the stragglers can have a room.
Okay.
Crowder secretly tries to get the bunk bed with Bullet. It's not secret. It's very obvious.
That's
that he's
so
trying to-
wholesome. Unless you object, I want it to happen.
I take a top bunk.
All right.
I tuck them in.
I'm a little too drunk to care.
No, it's your granddad.
Crowder probably looks at you and just goes, "Thanks, Grandpa."
Anytime. Great sight.
A single tear. Moonlight glints off a single tear as it rolls down your
And I
cheek.
sleep next to the
Multiple
door.
tears come out of Iz's eyes. And no one
That's
sees
so
it.
sad. Fuck. All right. So the night
We just
passes.
got one-upped on tears.
I know. Fuck. It's just a trauma party.
It was terrible.
At least that wasn't a dick joke.
It's true. Not yet.
Just wait.
Still needs tissues.
Gross.
That's great.
There it was.
Do.
Yeah, that was pretty nuts.
Everything's a dick joke if you try hard enough. You just gotta stretch it.
I mean, it's not even that hard. You know?
It's great.
We need to wrap this up.
We're recording this, right?
Yeah.
So the night passes without incident. Roll a saving throw for wet dreams. I don't know. It's not awkward. And no, don't do it. I don't want to know. Don't.
Can I have my constitution?
Nope. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen.
13.
No, I don't know.
feel like
I don't
rolled
know how
really
this works,
well.
and I don't want to Google it to figure it out.
You
We're
need,
not gonna
above,
role play it, so
a
it's
2.
fine.
Yeah.
I should
If you
just
roll a
I'm gonna-
1, it happens.
Yeah, right? It's like,
So you guys wake up. I'm sure you wake up a little bit earlier because the sun is out and the birds
Yeah.
are chirping and the streets are bustling before sort of noise sort of
Are they-
reaches the inside of the
Are
town.
they bustling near our window?
Is this a dick joke?
No, I'm asking.
Yeah,
Are they
but just like not as it's like he's like outside and you guys have a wall.
just a little, just like so. I got a lot of ale,
Mm-hmm.
but part of it was I was just gonna
And
share
now
with
constitution
some of the.
check for being hungover.
Well, so that's the thing is, can I use my 13?
I'm 13.
I rolled a 13 earlier for my constitution.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, you can't use that. What's that one?
That's a 6. That's a 6.
You're feeling not great.
Yeah.
But, like-
well, so I didn't like drink all of it. Like the
Oh.
gallon was to share with other people.
Still,
but
you're
like,
tiny.
yeah. So like Crowder like rolls over like half asleep, just like makes the verbal component really or the somatic component really sloppily, and just like yells at the birds after casting Speak with Animals. Go away. Go away.
No.
Come.
It's morning. Morning. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Go somewhere else.
No.
Tell them that it's morning.
More birds have appeared, and like you know in Finding Nemo where they go mine. Yeah, they're doing that like no.
Hold on.
But I will say you're not like so hung up.
Yeah.
You're just like once I go to IHOP and get some coffee and me, I'm fine. But you're like
What's a natural predator of birds?
Birds?
Cats.
Like small birds.
Cats.
Birds.
Other
And
like
bigger
large
birds.
birds.
Yes.
Also
large-
I
snakes.
cast the
Snakes.
cantrip. I cast the cantrip
Glass
minor
windows.
illusion to make a large bird of prey appear near the birds outside.
Ah! You just hear like screaming.
Do they run
They
away?
all run away. Yeah.
Okay.
Very well done.
Uh,
So the rest of you, I'm
praying in the morning.
You're
I
praying.
have a story to tell about that at break.
okay. Thank
Okay.
you for your sharing.
Yes, I'm just going to pop up and hop down for some Earl Grey.
Okay. Shepard's seems like very well rested. You're not sure how he does it. But he's like polishing the bar. You've been here enough that he kind of knows when you usually come down, and he's had a kettle on for you.
Nice.
So he pours you your Earl Grey without really with like some small amount of ceremony. It's enough of a ritual by now, and you guys.
A groggy smile is given to him in return.
Cream or no cream?
Always cream.
Hot.
Each their own.
Just a little.
Just a
Just to cut the bitterness.
by the
How
way,
many sugar
Siege,
cubes?
I really appreciate
Yeah,
your
thank you.
TGN
No,
reference.
thank you. It will break.
Yeah.
And you guys like chit chat about your families. Like, I think that your grandpa was a friend of Shepard's grandpa, and you guys have kind of like been not like you haven't known each other, but like when you like the first time you went to the way station and the Golden Grid knew a few years ago, like you introduced yourself, and Shepard was like, "Oh, I've heard of you," and you guys sort of had a business friendship since.
Nice.
So you like kind of talk about families and shoot the shit a little bit. He is very interested in your new cart business, for just purely friendly reasons.
I may have fudged all of that just a little bit, but I'm not letting that. I'm trying not to let that on too hard.
And Hulk, what do you do when you wake up? Do you just chill in the cart and wait?
Yeah, I'll just jump.
All right. So
Eat
Well-
some hardtack.
No, I guess I'd go in
okay.
to whatever it is.
Did you give your passengers like a go time? Like train leaves at
8:30 again.
8:30 and we'll leave you here if not?
Yeah.
All right. So let's say it's like 6:30, 7ish. And by 8, everybody's sort of like gathered in the
What time of year is it?
it's like fall, mid-fall.
Oh, yes.
Can't wait.
It's such a soulful look.
No, I'm just sorry. I'm really excited.
I know. It's the best time of year. And
So like the leaves are like just starting
the
to change.
leaves are
maybe?
changing, yes. It's very pumpkin spice latte. In fact, you can get a pumpkin spice latte. Shepard just invented them. He's very proud.
Oh my god, how much do they cost? I will like have multiple.
He's still finessing the recipe, so he just like, if you taste test it, I'll give it to you for free, but you gotta like give me feedback.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you can walk in.
Yeah.
Pip wants this.
At like 8,
I'll
like
grab you one.
good amount of time after everybody's everybody's up and maybe not bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but like conscious and functioning. Hald walks into the Golden Gardenia.
I notice this.
Mm-hmm.
My jaw is on the floor.
I
I mean, like, there's a bell on the door, so it's not a perception thing. It's like, if you hear someone walk in, do you turn around or not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
yeah, I just kind of like lazily just like do the double take, and I start reaching underneath my cloak for a dagger, just like, I'm just imagine that my right arm isn't here, and I'm just like,
Oh no, I'm like obviously hand on hilt.
What passive perception do I need to realize that they're like hands are going towards their weapons? Or do
I mean, how
roll?
obvious are you guys?
Oh, I'm brazen. Like this is
Yeah, okay.
not
You notice
okay.
Pit
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm like, I don't know how easy it is to tell what somebody is doing with their arm in front of them when they're wearing a full cloak and
Probably
the person
just
is
like-
behind them.
Just look like you're wiggling around a bit.
Yeah, I just,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Nice.
turn and
Thanks.
look.
All right, so
Enough to make any-
Pit at least it is hand on hilt, ready to rumble. Crowder's fidgeting in a way that's maybe perhaps a little bit suspicious.
I can roll deception if you'd like.
No, it's okay. It's really
Yeah,
not
it
that
was just
important.
more just
It's for flavor.
where
You are not being warmly received.
Yeah.
Nobody just goes, "Oh shit, hug! We thought you were dead." Gives you a hug. You
Yeah.
are being cautiously stared at.
Okay.
My jaw's
By
slack
everyone.
still.
Cautiously or just dumbly stared at.
Hey guys, hey brothers.
Long
Thanks
time.
for waiting for me back at the freaking. Where are we? With the way station? No, the harbor.
the
Thanks
harbor.
for waiting for me at the harbor.
Well, Barber, couldn't find you.
Oh yeah, you probably don't recognize.
Yeah, I'm like, who is?
yeah.
I don't know who this random middle-aged man,
Uh,
middle-aged halfling is.
We went back to look for you because I saw you at the anchor when I left, but when I returned, the anchor was dead.
Kudzu, what happened?
my
What
name-
happened in the earthquake?
Don't
You look
change the
you've
subject.
aged a few years.
Yes.
What do you mean? Me don't change the subject. This is weird, guy. Like,
Yes.
What's going on here?
Well, I have made a pact with the anchors. We are now in communion. I am working, and I have received their knowledge.
What?
Yes.
So wait, can you tell us
I
who
told
just
you that.
decimated the last anchor?
No.
I'm
I can tell you who just killed the last anchor. It was
Yeah,
those.
why'd you do it?
I didn't. It wasn't me. I know this is gonna look bad because the last person that was seen with the anchor was me, by the rest of you guys. But you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Those meddling monk motherfuckers came up to the anchor and murked him.
Damn, more alliteration.
It's too many M's for me to
I'd like
understand.
to roll insight.
Oh,
Thanks.
But what did you do to him in return, Hulk?
There was a whole gang.
21.
fuck. Okay.
It was a nat 20 plus 1.
Roll d20.
What am I rolling for?
Add your charisma.
Is it deception?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Do you want to tell the party that you're deceiving them?
I
I was
mean,
trying
not
to. I was trying to keep it on the DL.
Look, I can.
You
I'm not
already
gonna
decided.
metagame.
You already
Like-
excited though.
Yeah, I just.
Is this gonna deceive?
Huh?
Is wants to say something.
Okay.
We'll pause.
But what about that is deceptive?
We'll find out soon.
Yeah.
Okay. See, roll first and then do it.
Okay. Oh. 9 plus 4. We saw your boot prints.
You
saw my
roll
Yeah.
insight for
prints?
that. Roll insight for that.
What was his deception roll?
Well,
No, I mean,
how does
his.
this work? Can I add this, or was it?
That's
used?
inspiration. You can add it.
Okay. I'll add it.
Can you add an inspiration to d20?
So it all depends on how you want to play it. How I play this, per the rule book, inspiration gives you advantage, But what I did, because we don't usually play with bards, is I took a piece of the bard bardic inspiration. You get a die that you roll, depending on your level, and you can add that die to your d20. So
shit, you got like a 12th level bard inspiration.
So what I do in my game, CG, is I say you can either choose to roll it and add it, or you can choose to re-roll your 20, because then it's like a gamble. Like, all right, well, if I've got a 10, maybe I want to re-roll it, or if I roll an 8 on this inspiration, I rolled an 18. That's pretty good. So it's up to you if you want to play it by the rule book, which is he gets advantage, or if you want to play it my way, he chooses advantage, or if he can roll that and add it.
Not to be a big bummer, but I'm going to go with advantage for now.
No.
Because it's such a high one. Okay.
Can I?
No, it's okay. I'm not.
Well,
That's how
so
the game works.
never mind. No,
What?
I was gonna say. So he was the last person that I saw there. So it would be very difficult for him to deceive his way out of it.
I mean, not necessarily. You left.
Yeah, that's true.
And there was a good amount of time before anything happened.
Is he gonna remember
I
that I
actually.
wasn't there?
I wasn't. I'm gonna.
I was watching the horses.
Wait.
Because it doesn't change my modifier. I would rather. Well, by line, does it automatically become deception, or can it
Yes.
instead be persuasion?
Oh.
No, persuasion is completely different. You cannot use persuasion if you're lying.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the reason. It's the reason
Yeah.
deception exists, because
Okay.
like persuasion is more like,
That's
I
what
have
I
good
said.
reasons why you
Yeah.
should do this, or like
Okay.
haggling or something like that. Whereas deception is like, if you don't do this for me, I'm going to kill your
Deception.
family. Yeah.
Okay.
That's intimidation, actually.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you.
yeah.
So, deception.
Okay.
Disgraced.
Ew.
So your role was to
21.
see through. Yeah, but
Yeah.
the purpose of it was to see
Yeah.
through if I was lying. Okay. Advantage. Damn. Okay. It was 18. My deception
Okay.
roll.
Alright, he's not telling the truth.
Does anybody else like? I'm not gonna.
I asked him what he
Yeah.
did.
If
to
anybody
the-
else wants to roll
the monks.
insight, like. You
Oh, I
can.
just don't believe it. There's like
Yeah.
nothing. I don't have any like reason. I just have like the moral inclination that.
And
he's
I
wrong.
voluntarily fail all deception checks.
Insight
Like,
checks.
If
take us-
anybody who rolls deception deceives me.
Okay.
That is a decision I made when I
Uh,
wrote this character.
Hold.
Gotta nerf him somehow.
But
Hold.
yeah, what did you do to the monks?
Yeah, so right after Kudzu left, a few of them came storming in. It could have been anywhere from, I don't know, they kind of overpowered me as I was talking to the anchor and just, stormed right in and killed him.
What were they wearing? What were they using to
It was the same,
hold you down? And how'd they kill him? I'm very curious with all these details, since you were the witness.
And then Iz, you can hop in when you feel it's appropriate with your question. I didn't want to forget you, but we needed to figure that out first.
Oh, and then like in the middle of all this, says to you like, we saw your boot prints.
Yeah, because I was there. Literally just. It'd be weird if you didn't see my boot prints. Did you see any ninja prints?
No.
Ninjas don't leave prints.
Exactly.
Is anyone here a ninja? The closest thing we have is an assassin.
Who?
We have an assassin.
I mean,
Yeah,
anyways.
who's an assassin?
So,
should be
uh,
asking the assassin who was assassinated.
That's,
this thing.
That's why we're asking you.
Yeah, that's incredible. It must have been a major feat to have been completely overpowered and pinned by ninjas and escape with 0 physical wounds.
Actually,
I do.
Hogwarts a little worse for wear.
I am a little worse.
Oh, you are a little worse
Yes,
for wear?
I should have
Oh, sorry.
prefaced that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He has a black eye.
Retcon.
Slowly forming.
you have a black eye
Like
slowly.
a little lump
Patch
here,
up.
Oh yeah.
a little bit,
Okay.
dirty.
Well,
Scraped out.
in that case, retract previous statement. That was
What is this?
so.
I mean, he just looked like he got
Canadian
like
beer.
Canada?
Yeah,
Wow.
next to
he
death.
didn't have like
It's
a
got the
good
hot
time.
profile on the back.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you.
Sure. Thanks, man.
Then instead I say Olg. Do you want to tell me why you're lying?
Why?
Hold's lying. He just said that he got beat up and he's all beat up.
There was also an
Yes.
earthquake. There's also a big monster that could have fought him back, even though it's slow and old.
Did you see the first anchor with the monk things?
Yeah, just
Couldn't
laid
fight back.
Yeah, just laid
You
there and
guys are-
died the first time.
We didn't see this one die though.
Yeah.
I did. At the hands of the monks. We all saw the monks the last time, and we know that they're out to kill the rest of the anchors. The anchor itself told us that. So I'm just saying that that's kind of how monks work, is that they operate in, the shadows. You don't see them coming.
But it's
The last
I'm,
time,
I'm sorry, but it's so clear that you're lying.
and the last
Clear to
time,
who?
I would like to also roll persuasion to my other party members
All right.
to persuade them that I have seen through Holg's deception.
can I help?
Eh.
I don't believe Hulk no matter what.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
So
I feel like you have to roll for
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think that's not
technically
I'm
you.
not sold. Sorry for interrupting, but I'm
Yeah.
not sold on the help thing just because you don't have a reason. You didn't
Right.
roll insight or anything.
Yeah.
Like you're just being untrusting, and I think that's a poor, like rhetoric.
Yeah.
Like you can say what you've been saying, but I don't think
Right.
unless you come up with like an argument.
I don't think he's smart enough to come up with an
so
argument.
If
So
if you
like,
had like an art, and I think
Right.
like not normally, but in this case, I'd want specifics for the help action, and I think that because you haven't like looked insight or anything, like you don't have any
Yeah.
basis, you're just like nope, it's not a help right here. If you like have something to contribute, yes,
right?
but if you think that's outside of like the scope of your character,
Yeah, that's totally just out of his
Okay.
mental capacity.
sorry for.
No, you're good. You're good.
I know the rule is yes and.
Let's see here.
Is there an outline in there of like what different checks are?
I'm looking for it
It's a
right now.
That was
doppelganger.
very
The
patterned.
different.
What is
Like
Yeah, it's
Doppelblock.
under skills. If you like go to the skill.
like the
Doppelblock.
definition of what
Yeah,
it should be.
yeah. Like if you
Great
go,
name.
if you're looking for like persuasion,
Yeah,
Never
go under
versus like,
you go under the charisma section of
Okay.
the handbook, and it tells you like examples for each one and what they're for. So that would be
12,
178.
178, and 179. Okay, so Crowder, what are you saying?
I'm trying to articulate the things that I have. I'm trying to articulate like the things that tipped me off to like his deception.
Okay. What are those things?
I mean, I don't know. What are Holg's tells? I guess.
So I'll give you like the facts, and you can Sherlock what you think
Okay.
Pate would get from them. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
I don't want to like tell you what
that's
you're
Crowder.
Yeah. I'm Crowder.
Crowder. Sorry,
It's okay.
I don't know why I said that. I know who is who.
Yeah.
So like Hulk has a black eye. He's not like beaten to halfway to death, and he like did get here pretty speedily, but he's not like he's not unblemished.
Mhm.
In that same vein, like his clothes are dusty and torn.
Yeah.
It looks like he spent significant time underground, like at some point recently.
Mhm.
You know that the earthquakes happened considerably after you left him alone. So there was time for what he said to have happened, but you
Mhm.
saw no evidence of other people.
Well, like
recently
insight is
in
like
the-
specifically like I am like noticing that like there's
Oh,
something
like-
about how he's saying it that he's lying.
No,
More
that,
like
that I
a.
don't know. That's up to you how you say things.
It's more like
I
does
don't know.
Hulk
I-
have any like tells or anything? Where
I haven't
it's
put. I haven't.
okay.
That's not.
I mean,
doesn't
like,
really
could
matter.
Be, it could
Anyways-
be enough that like what he's saying doesn't add up. Like
Yeah.
I think insight also counts for that, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's really just to see through deception.
Yeah.
So
Your
Body
poker face
language.
wasn't
You,
good
doing
enough.
so involves gleaning clues from body language, speech habits, and changes in
Yeah,
mannerisms.
I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't thought through what.
yeah, no, it's okay. What more?
He
What,
Neither
seems
has
less
Pitt.
blustery.
more what I
Yeah.
meant is, I am describing it, and rather than go into detail of what I'm
Yeah.
describing, I would just
Okay.
like to let everyone know that the things I'm describing are the things that I notice of like reasons why
Yeah.
Hulk
Okay.
would be lying.
Did you roll for this?
I did, and it flew across the table. It's right there. It's a
4.
It's a 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Looks like a 4 from here. That's whack.
No, it's a 7
I
With-
believe you.
No.
because
With
I'm
your- with
proficient
your numbers,
in
yeah.
Oh, okay.
persuasion.
Can I also roll a persuasion check? Or
I think
persuasion
yours
That's
would
still
be
deception.
deception.
skill? Or
Yeah.
deception? I mean,
And I mean, it would.
it doesn't really.
Unless you're introducing information, it's still your original deception roll.
Oh, sorry. I just meant. Can I roll like an opposing?
No.
I mean, not an
Yeah.
opposing one, just one to state my case. Is what I mean.
I mean, you've kind of already done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The known liars in this group total up to like mostly you, Crowder. Hulk has told us the truth, everything from here on out. It was you who showed up in a mask hiding your identity this whole time, and then it was you who tried to go and kill the anchor the first time we met it.
What?
And then,
Wait, no. Actually, like, out of character, what?
yeah, you like wandered off and started floating around trying to kill the anchor, and then your arm fell off.
What?
The second anchor, like you were
Oh,
approaching it.
that's what it looked
menacingly
like
with
to
the-
Bullard.
with
Oh,
the
I was
seed.
approaching it with a bag full of seeds?
Yes.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
just presumed.
I mean, if he
wanted
was
to kill
behind it, he would know you were
Yes.
carrying. He would just know you were like,
I mean,
okay.
yeah. You think I was trying to kill the anchor with a bag of seeds?
I don't know, man. You're weird. And all I'm saying is that
I'm your brother.
I will not let you tear this family apart, you two.
shut the fuck up, Pitt. I'm trying to have a family conversation here with the people I'm actually connected or related to. But the point is Hulk has told us the truth for the whole time we've known him, and
And now he's exploiting that to lie to us. You don't see that?
no,
Yeah.
he has a history of telling the truth. You have a history of lying. Which one of you am I gonna believe?
Wait,
The one who has
name-
the history of telling the truth.
Name one lie I've told you.
I just told you. You lied to us for like a week and a half, and you also lied to me about being alive for 100 years, Crowder.
Okay, also out of character, don't remember that, like, at all.
You were gone for 100 years.
Yes. Uh-huh.
How easy would it have been to show up to your home and say, hey, by the way, I'm alive. I'm just not going to live here anymore. Peace out.
Yeah.
And not pretended that you were dead for 100 years.
Yeah.
That's how Bullard feels about this.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, I get it.
Bullard is taking a side and is taking a side with the person who he believes to be truthful, even if it's not.
I was dead for 100 years. Why do you think I just showed up in the body of a fucking 12-year-old? Are you kidding me?
There's way better bodies to pick.
yikes.
I don't understand it, but you came walking up and you were walking and talking. That's alive to me. After
Yes, and very clearly I didn't even know that time had passed at the time. I told you this. I told you what year I thought it was. Never once have I told you a lie.
He's never lied to me.
I've never
he
lied
told
to...
you that you were his grandfather, and that's not the truth, Pitt.
I still believe it to be very true. No matter what you say, grandson.
I buried our grandfather. I have told you that several times. He has been lying to you this whole time.
No, okay, look, alright, there's a difference between lying to someone and messing with them using telepathy, and this was definitely the latter.
Also, I thought you didn't even remember all the things you did when you were Kudzu and not Crowder.
Yes, well, look, alright, things were hazy at the time, but, like, I've been communing with the anchors. All of them. They've
And?
opened their knowledge to me, and
I thought they couldn't communicate with each other. That was like one of their things. How else were they supposed to all talk? That's why we were trying to figure out how to get them all in one place.
Yes, but it's not perfect. I have to be, like, somewhat... Actually, you know what? We need to talk about how I can communicate with my patrons.
Yeah, I got it.
Probably they can't all talk to each other. Can it be like the Russian tank scenario?
I have no
The
idea
biggest
what that
catastrophe of World War II?
I do not have that memorized.
Okay.
We can talk about
yeah.
for now. You know, as far as like cosmically, metaphysically, what the anchors know. You don't know
Yeah.
specifics. And I have,
They can just,
I
like-
have something for you.
Yeah.
When we don't break.
I mean, that's not how this. You understand magic. That's not how this works.
I don't understand that kind of magic. I can study something for hours on end and figure out how to make a small effect. I don't understand how demigods can hold the world up but then can't talk to each other, but all of a sudden, suddenly they can talk to one halfling all at once.
Okay, well look.
That doesn't.
like,
that there's no logic there.
if
That math doesn't equal one. That just doesn't make sense.
does Kazu know what a warlock is? I mean, does Crowder know what a warlock is?
I'm just making noises. Sorry, that doesn't answer your question.
Yeah.
That's up to you. I think there's a reasonable argument that he doesn't.
Yeah.
And that he's just sort of like naturally passed through like the spheres of influence of two very powerful beings, and like
Yeah.
by proxy has become a warlock,
Yeah.
like with the
He's-
innate knowledge and not like learned knowledge.
He's remembered his 100 years of wandering.
Yeah.
But, like,
I mean that's up to you, but I think it's a good case if he doesn't know what a warlock is, because he won't be able to articulate it. But I feel like Bullard probably knows what a warlock is.
Absolutely.
Can I do something totally out of this conversation while
Yeah.
this is going on?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to draw.
Sidebar.
I'd
Yeah.
like to draw my sword.
Okay.
Crowder and
hold on,
Shepard.
Bullard
hold on,
continue
hold
having
on.
it out.
Shepard
about-
just no. You draw your sword. Shepard's like, nope, take it outside.
That's exactly what I plan on doing.
Okay.
I challenge you, Hulk, to a duel for your honor. The winner is telling the truth.
I sit down.
Dude, I'm not gonna duel you. This is crazy. That's stupid. I would kill you, for one thing. And
Well, it's a
also-
non-lethal duel. It doesn't have to be to the death. It could just be for your honor.
Okay. Well, I'm still not gonna duel you. This is crazy. I'm not validating what he's saying by dueling you.
Okay. If you duel, it's gonna be like duel rules and not like punch each other in a bar fight.
No, I meant with like real.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Like the
weapons.
Irish rules. I just listened to this stuff. You should know a podcast about it.
Yeah,
It sounds cool.
you can send it my way.
Yeah. Okay. I will. I just mean to say like it's not gonna be like we're just gonna get in a circle and punch each other. It's gonna be like rules and seconds and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you do that.
Pitt, why would you? Sorry, I can take it up with you later. I don't care. Why would you try to offer to beat up our
If
friend
your
who's
sword is gonna be outside, you need to go with it.
yes, who has?
I'll be waiting outside.
Put your sword up.
I'm just going
Why do you want to
outside.
beat up our friend who just showed up after getting beaten up?
I don't believe him. Based on what he said when we last saw him with the anchor, he said that he didn't like this circumstance.
And he agreed that we had to act in unison and we needed to talk about it and go figure it out.
So,
That's exactly what I said, brother.
why did you go?
To go talk to him about, find out his knowledge. Same reason why you went, brother.
I go
So
outside.
you
Okay,
you
I was
you
gonna say,
also
you're gonna get
you also
downtown.
made a pact with
Go
him.
outside with Pitt.
No, well, I mean, I didn't make a pact with him. I was just
Wait, no, but like that's what you just said. You did the same thing I did. You should be able to cast spells now.
I mean,
Go ahead and
I did the same thing.
Crowder
I
the
thought
lawyer.
you did. Not
He
what
got
you were
he got
literally
interrupted.
doing. Plus, I did get interrupted by those monks.
okay,
Maybe I wasn't literally doing exactly what
I
you were
followed
doing.
Pitt.
okay.
What you were doing, I was doing what I thought you were doing, which was just
Yeah.
I didn't really understand a lot of what was going on, so I was trying to get a better grasp of
Was I mean like
the
we were-
gravity of the situation.
I was communicating out loud. It should have been pretty obvious. It was
I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like soup. The world is soup doesn't make any sense to me.
oh, what? When did we bring the Great Goomba up?
I will say that like the conversation,
Yeah.
like the conversation that Hulk would have received would have been pretty one-sided. Like he wouldn't
Yeah.
have like the anchor can focus.
Oh,
Like-
sorry.
So like you would be saying things that honestly I doubt Hulk would have understood, and
Yeah.
like the anchor would have just been like doing what it always was, just sitting there. So like Hulk doesn't necessarily. I don't think unless you want to.
No, I
contradict
wasn't-
this. I didn't
No, I
really think that
wasn't,
you
like,
like
going
knew what
into
was going on.
warlocky
I
stuff.
think that you just were like watching listening to one half of the phone conversation,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
your turn to ask questions.
Yeah.
It was literally just me asking like, I need your knowledge. I need your help.
Mm.
I want my time back.
Yeah.
Mine was more just like,
The fuck?
Tell me what's going on. I'm confused. My little
It is
peanut
past
brain
9
doesn't
o'clock, by the way.
understand.
I know. I'm waiting for stopping
But
point.
yeah, we have not been in a good stopping point.
Yeah.
This is intense.
Okay, so you're outside. You're just chilling.
Praying with my sword in the ground.
That's intense. It's really badass. Is you're outside with him?
Sitting watching Pit.
Okay. So the three of you have like stressed out Shepard a little bit,
Yeah.
and there's a like a two-handed sword hanging above. It's not actually hanging anywhere. It's just appeared.
Yeah.
It must have been like strapped under the bar or something. And he's like laid it on the bar with his hand on the hilt. Like, do not start shit in my house. I will fuck you up. I don't care that I'm friends with Bullards. With Bullard. Like, and I know you're Bullard's people, but as soon as you like destroy anything or give me a bad name, you're out. But all of that is just like sword, bar, glaring.
Okay.
It's a good thing he's 4 feet or more.
Well, you
tall.
don't know that because there's a lift behind the bar,
Oh, so he appears
so you can
tall.
just see him like from here up.
Okay. So he might be less than 4 feet tall?
No, he's 4 feet tall.
Okay. No, what I was saying is it's a good thing he's 4 feet tall, at least, because if he was less than that, he would have disadvantage on wielding that weapon.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured where you were going.
Yeah. Because his size would be small.
Yep. Okay.
What's it?
Relevance.
Shepherd?
Yeah.
Shepherd. Yeah.
We don't need to fight. I just want Hulk to explain to me why he's lying.
I'm not lying, dude. Like, why would I lie about that? I almost fucking died down there, brother.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously the reason is you could have lied because you're the one who did it.
We already agreed that I wouldn't. Already agreed that I wouldn't do it. Like we had conversation about this. It's not
Yeah.
the kind of thing I'd go back on my word about, brother.
So like
Hulk is a man of his word.
yeah, but at the same time, you're clearly lying.
No one else thinks I'm lying.
Okay,
Bullard doesn't.
and Pitt does.
Well, I don't really. Pitt's a hothead. I don't care about Pitt. You would think anyone was lying if it meant he got to brandish his sword at him. What do you think is?
I'm outside.
Is outside.
With Pit.
Oh.
I followed him.
Oh.
Yeah.
But if you come outside, I did ask the question of like
Yeah.
who fits.
But that was a lie, right? You just,
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
were
he
trying
was-
to go for deception.
Yeah.
I believed it.
Yeah.
I didn't see the blueprints, but apparently
Yeah.
you did.
See, that's the problem. Is like, I'm like very good at deception, but like, there's no reason that Crowder would lie to Bullard at this point in time. So I'm like, I'm not gonna. Anyways,
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'm just, I think
Why-
this is.
look, all right. Tell you what, let's forget this duel. Let's just you and I take a walk. No one else can listen. Just talk to me.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
All right, and now we can break.
This is a really good play.
Yeah.
That you're a part of.
It needs more dick
Yeah.
jokes, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some chocolates.
Yes, that is some high tension.
Yeah. Some high stakes.
It's
D&D.
9:10.
Okay, so 10 minutes for everybody.
Story, go. I'm ready for it. You had a story for break.
Yes, I know, but what was it about? What were you saying?
I don't remember.
It had to do with what you were saying.
Wait. At what point in the conversation? What
That,
were we doing?
I don't remember what you were saying.
Was it about getting
Going to
drunk
kitchen.
and smoking cigars at the same time?
No.
Pipeweed?
No,
Ale and cheese.
no.
Birds in the morning? Creating a bird of prey.
Did you guys ever see the Facebook post about? It's probably certain, like very made up, but about some like Navy officer who's like hung over in the morning in like the mess hall, but he's like glinting and glaring because there's like a porthole that's
Mhm.
letting light in on his face. So he like picks up his like radio or phone or whatever and radios to like some petty officer or something, and tells him to like shift the bearing of the boat by whatever degrees. And the person across, like chewing on their bagel, sees like the light on the officer's face move and move and move and move and move until they're finally like not getting the full blast of the sun in their face. And the person who made the post was like, and it was at that point that I realized that this like, you know, officer was either so brilliant, so hungover, or both, that he just like redirected like, you know, 27 tons of steel out in the great big blue ocean instead of getting up and moving over one chair. like pure ingenuity or something. It's a funny post
I
that
love
I
that, yeah.
did my best to sum up, but
Yes.
but yeah. So CG,
That was
there's
funny.
nothing official, but that I liked the look of this list.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And then if you look, they've got like there's like 3 parts to it. It's like, all right, so you can get all of this, and then on top of that, you can also probably find this stuff.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yes. I found a few others too, but that one was the best one I liked.
Can you text that to me?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
I'll send you the Reddit link.
Thank you. Wink.
Ooh, I love this one. Does anybody else want to split?
Go ahead. I got plenty. Go ahead.
TJ's Chocolate.
I'm gonna print. I'm gonna pour half. I'm working from things too long. I'm gonna print half of my stout.
I wish I could print a beer.
That's a great idea.
Maybe soon. That's.
Oh, speaking of which, Zonny Mash open this week.
Yeah.
If
Today?
anyone, yeah. So if anyone wants to go sometime this week,
Is Emma Stone in there?
What is it?
No, it's a brewery.
Oh.
It would be cool if Emma Stone was in it.
dude, if she was there, we were gonna go. We're just gonna go see. Yeah, take some photos with Emma Stone.
I'm not gonna lie, like the highlight of that entire thing was just like Emily's like beaming, excited face of like, is Emma Stone in that? Like, so excited.
Let's go play D&D
Do you have a thing for me?
I do.
I bet
yeah,
they
it's
let
an
us.
oral thing. Sorry.
I will
Let's,
not be here next
okay.
Monday, so Discord me and someone.
Yes, we'll be on Discord.
Next Monday.
Yes. I mean, we'll be in person
Welcome.
as well. if
Yeah.
we're
I'll
able
be
to
in cooler
person.
climes.
Where are you gonna be?
Hello,
I mean,
welcome.
you're
Are you just gonna,
Yeah,
you're just
welcome.
gonna
My
listen?
office, it is I, the Russian dust.
Are you just gonna listen or are you gonna play?
I'm gonna try to play, but
Okay.
I
Anyways,
I have
continue.
training on Monday,
So
so I should be done by nighttime.
we
But
can
I
talk
just
about
I'll be
the
8 o'clock, so I just
think
don't know
that,
what's
like,
gonna
there's
happen.
no like explicit contract.
It'll be like
might have
old times,
the tree.
but no
It's
Dustin, so
more
I'll be
like-
the only one on there.
Like you,
I get to
gain
dominate the
metaphysical
Discord.
knowledge of the anchors.
Yeah.
And the communication isn't like
Everything.
Well, I mean, like
it's
literally.
not like verbal. I know that you
Yeah.
can like communicate with your
Hold on.
your patron, but like I don't think it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I
We
don't-
can literally do it if you want. There's,
no, I know, but like I think that it's not going to be like a telephone call. I think it's going to be
Oh,
like
very nice.
I think it's going to be like you just like know things.
So yeah,
Like the way that like
I don't know if
most-
anyone
It's
else
just
wants to
like-
do something maybe on Friday or this week.
No, no,
If
no,
anyone
it's
has
not
time
like just
to
a
like go
thought
grab a
that's
brew or
like-
something.
not
Friday?
just like an alien thought.
Yeah, if not
Yes.
Friday, maybe another day. Like
But,
I'm
like,
working late on
very,
Friday,
very few of them
maybe
are,
Saturday or
like,
so
something.
I
I don't know.
definitely can't.
about this.
Maybe Saturday. I think the weekend people might
Most
want
of their,
to
like,
grab a
it's
brew in
like-
the evening or afternoon.
Yeah,
something.
for sure.
Like this world is like so.
I'm game for that.
Yeah.
Man, I
I'll
just
throw
had
it.
a real
It's
chocolatey
difficult for
burp
them
off
to
of that
perceive, so like they don't get the details.
Canadian
of, like,
beer.
Yeah, it was
So
pretty good.
sweet. It was
because
very
they are
golden.
connected to each
What
other.
was
They have
what
already
was
what
it?
happens.
It's a Doppelbock.
Yeah.
But I think that like
I liked
to
that.
communicate.
I thought it was so
everyone,
cool
like,
how they had the hops on the back though.
Oh, I didn't get to look at it.
You'll have to-
and,
yeah.
like, the answers you receive are never like, oh,
It
the sky is blue.
tasted
It's more
a lot like,
like a thought, but we'll spring it in between.
Chimay,
You, like, might
which
have
is
a
what-
thought,
like,
you
why I
know,
thought it
there's
was very
an alien
Belgian.
one. And
They have a
something
lot
that
of
you
Belgian
can
style
be,
breweries up there. Like you, have you had Unibrew?
like speaking in your head but not speaking.
I have to bring that one time.
Like,
Trader
they-
Joe's sells
they don't
their
speak.
brand of like
Like they speak in
pints.
thought.
They do
Yeah.
a blonde and they do a
Question.
Yeah.
Can I chime in like
blonde and a golden
like,
ale
poetic?
that's made by Univer. So
Like-
Univer brews it for Trader
Uh,
Joe's.
Oh, cool.
One of my
And it's
favorite words
good.
of all time is
But Unibrew does a bunch of Belgian style
the
ales.
sound
It's a
that it
Canadian.
makes when it flows
Yeah,
through
yeah,
the
yeah,
breweries.
a lot like that.
Like I kind of want to like hear like the knowledge that's being
Cast
given to
second
me
level
as far
spells
as,
at level
like
3.
their just
Yeah,
random
usually.
thoughts drifting on the wind.
Usually you
Yeah.
get to
Or, like,
third
a
at
That's
five,
great, I like
so
that.
metaphorical
you should be able
force.
to do second.
I was
Check
thinking a
your,
lot about
your
this.
page.
Yeah.
On the character.
And it's up here,
Yeah.
its
Yeah.
arms go
Like on page
up.
like
I'm proud of
100
very
or
much
whatever.
to become like
Yeah.
a
It's
very
on the skull on the other side.
green person,
Nice.
as it were.
Now you can like
Well,
see
I
it.
mean, you know, like just like I'm looking, there's
Oh, okay. Whenever
but
the
like
card does anything, like when he gets a drink, he goes, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Yeah.
Like that's how he orders a drink from
Yeah.
the replicator, and it's just like in every episode.
and then-
he, like,
but
walks
it was-
into his
okay,
office
that's
and goes, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
But like that specific episode comes from a thing where the computer is like fucking up.
Oh yeah.
So he goes tea, Earl Grey, hot. And then it's fucking like boiling like milk, and he's like computer, like what is wrong? And he goes, this is hot Earl Grey tea or something like that, and you're just like,
Devil it is.
yeah, no, like literally. So actually, wait, can I tell you why you know that line so well?
I would love to know. Yeah. But are you satisfied with the?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well,
Okay.
because I mean, like, I don't imagine that I actually like communicate with them in any
Yeah.
meaningful
I just
way.
and I knew that
Yeah.
you like had more direct.
Yeah,
I mean, it's meaningful. It's just like I think it's like it's not like a human direct like clear
Yeah.
line of communication. It's like
Can I like do an image actually?
image, sure.
Yeah, so it's like
Or, like-
he's standing alone, like in his mind's eye, he's standing alone in a forest. And he like asks a question to the air, and on the wind comes the answer. And like, so it's not like they're actually like directly communicating with him or anything. By the way, I just realized the Russian tank example. The reason,
yeah, fuck
the Nazis fucking wrecked.
2
the
minutes, guys, in the
Russians,
kitchen.
in the beginning, because the Russians
They
really
were all
wanted
on
to
speed.
save money. And so how they literally designed their tank battalions is
Oh, Russian tank thing?
how they literally designed their tank battalions is, well, a common like private working in a tank doesn't deserve the right to like give orders, right? So really honestly, his only thing is like he needs to ask his commanding officer a question. So rather than give them a broadband radio, they give them a specific frequency radio that only contacts the officer's tank. Now the officer's
What if
tank,
the officers die?
that's the reason why the Nazis kicked the Russians' ass.
That's
is
because
because
on a lot
literally
of speed.
it's super what they didn't realize is that it would be super obvious which one was the officer, because the officer was the only one who could communicate to everyone. So literally you just watch the formation, and then there will be one dude who moves, and then 2 seconds later everyone else will move at the same time.
I wonder who's the
And
officer.
so the Nazis would literally just shoot the officer's tank, and then none of the tanks would be able to communicate with each other. They lost devastating amounts of like money, resources, men, and like their entire solution
Very
was,
sad.
well, invading Russia is hard and it's getting close to the winter, so things will work out. And they did, because Italy was so bad at like conquering North Africa that the Nazis literally had to stay for months to like make sure that they didn't.
I don't
lose
get
that.
second
Sounds
level
so
spells until level
frustrating to be
6.
someone who's not an officer.
As a paladin?
This is your
Yeah.
treasure list.
It's pretty shitty.
That's
Try
sticky.
working on paladin.
It's not great. You robbed a
Well, I'll show
drunk.
you because it doesn't matter now. But I was gonna use that.
I'm sure.
Okay, hold
Oh, cool.
But I
Okay,
can't.
hold on.
Paladins have access to all their.
This is amazing. I love this so
No,
much.
Do you have to like?
Okay,
I
I'm
don't
about to
know- I
pull
don't
a
like,
Matt
Bard
Higginbotham.
as a spell.
I
Guys, for
know who that is. I don't
those-
know what that means.
They have
I don't
to
know
like,
if
pick
anybody-
which ones
yeah.
they know instead of.
I'm about to
Yeah,
play Christmas
so,
music
like-
in the fall.
Some of your oaths give you different spells.
Oh,
that
yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far into the paladin.
Oh yeah.
And sensing no place to go. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Don't show signs of stopping.
Dude, these videos are so stupid.
Tea Earl Grey hot.
The lights turn way down.
I have a question.
Make it so. Make it so. Make it so.
Depending on how this conversation goes, can Holmes just run away and become
I'll hold on to it.
an anchor killing bad guy?
Gonna hold on to that too.
I mean, yeah.
Whatever. There's also a lot in there.
But like you would have to
If it's
use
not
a
empty.
character in
Yeah,
Holmes.
yeah, right, yeah.
But like I
Are you a
wanna
fan of Star
remind
Trek?
you that you
Oh
don't
no,
have to
I'm
like.
good. I'm just.
Yeah, no,
Like
no.
you don't have to like you don't have to.
Do you like
convince
Star Trek?
Crowder because you
I'm
got
more
like
of
half
a
the party on your
Wars
side.
guy,
But
but I
Yeah.
don't
you-
hate
you
Star
don't
Trek.
really,
But it's just
like, you can-
I don't know enough.
Yeah,
You don't,
no,
you
I
can,
mean,
you
I'm
can
gonna show you one of the
reach
funniest
it. I mean, I don't want to take it
Star
too
Trek
deep, you can
jokes.
roleplay and do
Alright,
that, but I want to
is-
encourage you to like,
Right.
since there's no way to like outright convince the other,
Yeah.
like, some sort of
Well, I was
yeah,
just
if you just
curious.
want to like bounce, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, I was just, I didn't want to
Yeah, so that's.
Okay. Yeah.
He
I'm
goes,
not
really? And he goes, shut up, Wesley.
But it would be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
No, if that's what you want, then that can happen.
Kind of like playing.
I wish I was
Yeah.
a techie. I just
But like, yeah, I mean, like if you have another character on deck and you decide
Yeah.
that that's like the best way to do it. I mean, I
just
can't do
like-
the
Yeah.
voice, so.
Yeah.
Isn't that so wholesome?
Just like.
But
I just like it.
Off on it.
yeah.
And that's the reason why I remember the line, tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Or I can step in and do some lines if you.
That's probably my favorite hot
no,
tea.
yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I'm
Just
like,
like
it's
I'm a
but that's
standard
what it is.
bearer, you know, like if I have to choose between breakfast and Earl Grey,
I just don't
Yeah.
really
I
know.
I'm
appreciate
choosing
the
black
heads up.
teas.
Yeah, I know. I like didn't want to. Like,
Yeah, honestly, if
Surprise.
I'm choosing
Cool.
black teas, it's
Hey,
Irish
CG,
breakfast tea,
I'm gonna do
100%. Like,
no, I just don't really know.
I asked a philosophical question earlier to a room full of physicists, and it was not the right idea. But if you take two small containers of half and half, have you obtained a hole in hole? Which is the dumbest question I could have asked. Because there's one guy who's like, don't get me wrong, like he's very smart and good at physics, but the problem is he's also an asshole about it.
Yeah, those things are very
Like-
rarely mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like, yeah, I could have told you that.
Yeah.
The thing that would be surprising if you weren't an asshole
Yeah.
about it.
Well,
Is
like,
his name Watson?
no,
It's Wesley.
it's Wesley. Shut up, Wesley.
Actually, he's my
But yeah.
son, and I will die for him because I haven't gotten to the part where he like fucks up a lot yet.
Oh,
He's still
yeah.
my boy.
Oh, really?
No, I'm on like
Wait, what's that a reference to?
season 4.
Yeah,
Star
Star Trek.
Oh.
The Next Generation.
I love
I
it.
just found
And
that.
I don't
Right?
understand why everybody hates
See,
him.
here's the
He's
thing,
like-
I found out 2
he's a
seconds
kid,
ago.
of course he's
He makes
does
mistakes.
shit. Yeah.
Like,
Like,
he's
Leslie
our
was in that
foil
video
of
we showed,
human
so-
folly. Like,
It's the only reason I know.
he's like, he's.
Star Trek.
I really self-insert on Wesley, like
I was
during like the
always a
earlier
Star Wars
parts,
kid,
because I'm
so-
just like, oh, dude, I would have
Yeah.
totally fucked that up,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like he fucks
Yeah.
it up, and I'm like,
I feel like
oh god,
most
how's he
people
gonna
you
get
know
out of
one or
this?
the
But
other.
like later,
Yeah, I just
you
watched the
either
episode
follow
where he,
one
like,
or you follow the other.
Yeah.
Puts
Yeah, like a
pressure
casual
into like
Star
a
Wars
pocket
fan.
dimension
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
kinda-
collapsing on
oh
itself.
god, no.
It was really
Yeah.
intense. Also, like I was some really cool
Yeah.
shit that she
Right,
did. Like
yeah.
the.
Did you watch the whole of Next
It'd be like
Generation?
if
I
it was on
watched
TV,
it
but I
early,
had
I
nothing
started
to do,
the
like
beginning with
watch
my
it.
So you started
But I'm
before
not like
Groot's
going out of
beard.
my way to get my hands
I don't
on
know if I'm there yet. I'm on season 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, because
Most
so
of
it's
it's
like
on
a thing where
Netflix,
like I watched it when I was
Yeah.
growing up with my
Those
dad. My
some
dad's really into
seasons
Star Trek, but like I never watched it like consecutively. So I've
I feel like
watched
stuff like
probably
that
like
that's so
Yeah.
45,
culture
50% of
impactful
it, but I
should
don't
be
know
like
any
public
context.
domain
So I'm like
stuff.
actually like.
Yeah.
Your government's
The
supposed
thing
to
is,
be like,
Star Trek: The Next
we're gonna
Generation
buy the rights
literally
and
spawned
give
a
it to people because
phrase
this
Yeah.
is
that is
important.
used
Boom.
universally across television,
Mhm.
which
And then like
is
other things are like
a show.
we're
grew
not
its
doing
beard.
that about American Idol.
Um,
You will have
which
to pay to watch
means
3
that
months of Survivor.
when it
or whatever,
started,
you know?
it sucked
But not
ass.
necessarily.
It did not.
But
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
at
No,
a
it gets,
certain point, it gets
really
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
And
And
the
then, like,
reason why that
When,
happens is
when you look at
because
things that like
literally
kind of indoctrinate
what
children in certain like
happens
social paradigms that are negative.
that most corresponds
things
to the
the
next
government should not be
generation
like
going
censoring.
from ass
But, like,
is Riker growing a
grows a
beard.
beard.
They super positive. Like Star Trek
So
is a lot of
like
positive
literally,
undertones. And
like
even
that's,
Star Wars.
That's
in
the
a
thing.
way,
Is
you
like
know, you think about
Yeah.
like fighting against
like
imperialism.
people say that
and-
Star Trek is
It's
kind of like a
just
niche thing,
good
but
info is not-
some of the things that happened in it
Right.
literally
No, it's-
define television.
Yeah. No, it's. I'm enjoying it.
It's arguing
Wait until
for
you
a
get there
moral
are 4
imperative,
lights. You haven't gotten to that episode.
No, I
probably.
haven't.
Yeah?
I just
Oh,
the
God.
last one I saw was
Maybe
the
that's
one
the
where
Very
they're
well
stuck
graded.
in
A lot of
a
really good
Titan
epic
rift or
fantasies.
whatever.
Wait, you're in season 4?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
How do
kinda
you feel about
What's their
Q?
name? If there's no morality, how
I
could it be an
love
epic
him.
fantasy?
He's
Yeah.
so good.
That's a real challenge.
love
That'd be great.
him.
Could you imagine reading? Well,
He's
the
like,
closest thing to that is The
Family,
Witcher.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There is morality, but there's like
even,
I mean,
Witchers
it's the
are neutral,
opportunity
so they're not
to,
supposed to be like because
take
they're
a
monster
quick
slayers. They're not
respite
supposed to care.
upstairs.
Yeah,
That's where
someone's
Emily is.
Akipadu.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
that's what we're waiting for.
I owe you a book and I owe you a game.
Oh shit! Yeah, I completely forgot.
Just remind me.
Yeah, don't even worry about
Also, when we find out the date that the Netflix series is coming out for The Witcher, I
Yo,
would
can
love
we,
to get together
like,
and
yes.
like have a drink, watch party.
Yeah.
We talked
Dude,
about
I
that
watched the
recently.
trailer and I'm so fucking hyped.
Me too.
Like,
It's gonna be great.
I don't know.
I'm really glad that like the wolf medallion is actually just a medallion that has a wolf on it instead of like very clearly being what it is in the game.
Yeah, like a little bit.
Because there's a lot of things that like the game takes literally.
Yeah.
That it's just like.
Excuse me. But the trailer is so good.
Yeah.
But the comments on the trailer, if you played the games, are on fire. Like,
Yeah.
I will not watch the show if Roach is not in a tree or on the house or something
Yeah.
like that.
Alright, well
Yeah.
let's get
Yeah.
started.
Just at
so
some
if you
point
guys
I'm
are
gonna-
yeah, that's fine.
But don't wait on it.
That's fine. So I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Oh, are we? Do we need to start recording again?
Oh, I didn't stop. I don't think.
Oh wait, did we record the whole break?
I think we recorded the break.
That won't come out.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Make sure to remove
Like,
that
you know,
so we
it's
don't
like
get
I've watched it
copyright
so many
struck or
times and
something
it's
like
still,
that.
like,
The
furry. 'Cause
sorry,
Tabasco is a
whoever
big
made that
fan of it.
YouTube mix. If you don't know
It
what
probably
I'm
had.
talking about,
It probably had some.
Tabasco really
yeah.
liked that blanket.
I feel like we have so little views. I don't think
Yeah.
YouTube's gonna get us.
no, dude, like literally.
All right, so Hulk and Crowder are taking a walk.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry,
Yeah.
it is significantly past
Yeah.
break time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're taking a walk.
Yeah.
I'm much smaller than you.
Yeah.
I am trusting you.
He's trusting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could like magically seal his throat or
Where
something.
Where are you, Bullard?
I'm Steven. I'm just telling Dustin that.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just curious.
Like here's the thing: is like if he grapples me, it's over because then I literally lose the ability to contest his grapple check because I don't have another arm. So
I'm in the bar.
just- he could just pummel me to
I'm
death.
apologizing.
I
Figure
couldn't
out
cast
what to
any
do.
spells.
I'm apologizing to Shepard because that was a
Don't.
shit show.
Yeah, Shepard is becoming
Now I
placated
might.
slowly.
Don't metagame. I'm not metagaming.
No, I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Sidebar.
I am also waiting to finish gathering our guests. I imagine it's pretty
Okay, a
close
lot
to
of
time.
them were downstairs and are stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know if you have any specific plans, like you are gonna like sort of calm them while you deal with Shepard as well, or if you're just
Around
gonna,
for
letting them
everyone.
be nervous. But Pitts, are you still outside?
I am.
Like,
I want
after
to talk
Hulk-
to
So
his.
Hulk and Crowder are gonna like exit. and
Yeah,
just gonna let
I'm
them
not
do
even
it?
worried
All right.
about
So what are you
Yeah.
two talking about?
Me and
Hit
his.
and is just.
Well, I
like
would
a-
let them pass.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm like setting the background because I have a feeling this is going to take a while, and I don't want to like interrupt that momentum. So, what are you two talking about?
I have a thing, but
Uh-huh.
later.
Okay.
How does a duel work?
One person challenges another, and then there's a fight with weapons of choice, and the winner's honor is honored by the crowd and the gods, or the god, and the loser is diminished.
Have you ever lost?
No, I've only watched, so I only know what I've seen. But everything I've seen is magnificent.
They dig a trench, they put a tree across it, and they both get fish, and they hit each other.
If you told Pitt this, he would probably believe it.
That's an Eddie and Eddie reference, by the
Oh,
way.
I thought it was Spamalot. Okay.
No,
I don't remember anything beyond the lake.
Oh,
That was from Rolf.
yeah.
Rolf.
Okay.
I mean, same show, but yeah.
90s cartoons aside, I'm mostly
Um,
just upset that I wasn't allowed to watch
Yeah.
them.
So,
Don't know what we're talking about.
really quickly, can I do something that I meant to do like earlier, which is the summoning of my
what's-
familiar?
I mean, I thought you summoned it already.
Yeah, no, but like I wanted to like.
Oh, you want it to be like present.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what more that when I summon the familiar on the ride, I wanted to introduce it to everyone,
Uh-huh.
being like,
Oh, this is the
like
shit that
I
Ace kills.
I had a demon, but now I have this wonderful forest creature. They share a name. Funny coincidence. This is Tattletale, and then Tattletale introduces itself. Haven't decided their gender yet.
Alright.
Maybe they haven't
They
either.
don't
but-
have one.
Yeah.
They're a sprite and
Yeah.
need not be confined by human binaries. However,
Great. Anyways, I
what are they doing now?
telepathically communicate with them to stay invisible
Okay.
and near the party.
This party.
This party, yeah.
Okay.
And then I
So you guys are going for a walk.
yeah.
Are you like leaving the town, or are you just?
No,
like...
no. I'm staying within 100 feet of my familiar.
Okay.
But it's more like we're walking to like a secluded place because like I'm being very earnest.
Yeah.
Like to you,
It's important.
like you can roll insight if you want to because like I don't want to metagame. Like if you're skeptical, like
I'm skeptical that I wouldn't go to a secluded place.
well, I mean it's so. I'm specifically trying to lead you to a place that is out of earshot of other people.
Oh, okay.
No
But if
Japanese.
Holg indicates that he wants to be in like eye shot of people, like Crowder is completely okay with that.
I'm thinking eye shot, but not ear.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I had in my head.
Well, because like Crowder thinks that, to be honest, it's actually you know what? I'm gonna roleplay it. All right.
Thank you.
So Hulk, I think we should go someplace that's out of earshot of everyone else because I think the things that we need to talk about, I understand if you don't want anyone else hearing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you think I'm gonna say, but whatever you're comfortable with. I don't really.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit threatened by you right now, so I'm thinking.
I mean,
I don't want I'm gonna stay within
Yeah.
so they can see us.
Okay.
I don't really
Absolutely. Yeah.
trust you in this.
Tell you what. Why don't we like rotate a little bit so that way, just in case any of them can like read lips, you know what I'm saying? Like it would be difficult for them to
Yeah.
see this conversation because I want
Sure.
you to be able to speak honestly.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest. I am not like Pitt. Okay.
It's good.
I know that you're lying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to let you know, but I don't want to come to any hasty conclusions because I want to talk to you about this, actually. Just wait, hold on. Question. What?
What direction did Joe go?
I don't know. Is it an arbitrary
Down
direction?
I mean,
the
just,
road.
just like, like
shot,
your,
yeah.
your arbitrary direction down the road, and then I guess
Bullard
assuming
can
you're
see
back.
us.
They're hanging out at
Yeah.
the hot dog stand. I'm inside the bar.
Yeah.
He's inside the
Okay.
bar.
Go to the
so we're
sketchy
just sitting
kiosk.
see.
Yeah, I would like shift my
Um,
legs to face you.
So,
you know, like on my
Just like-
knees, just like waddling.
yeah. You're doing like the baseball thing where you have
Yeah,
your
yeah.
forehead and
Does
but you like rotate.
Tim Tebow it though.
Hold on. So,
He is a paladin.
look, all right. Here's the thing. Why don't you tell me what happened? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I already, what I said in the bar. Is
No.
what I'm still.
Tell me what really happened.
That's what really happened.
You should roll insight to see whether or not I'm telling the truth when I say I know that you're lying.
Hulk doesn't care.
Hulk doesn't care,
No.
even though you know that I know you're lying.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You're just still gonna keep lying.
Yeah. There's no point in not. Like.
Look, all right, I'm Hulk. I'm trying to give you a chance. Like, I know you're lying. Just tell me what happened.
It's like I said before. The anger's dead.
Yes, I know
Those
that.
things killed it.
They did not.
Yeah, they did. I saw it happen.
When did they enter?
Soon after you left.
And I saw none of them.
Did
Are
you
you
see
serious right now? No. There was no
them? I don't know
one.
what to tell you. I
You
can't
can
control
tell
what you
me
see.
the truth.
I am telling you the truth. Those things killed the thing, the anchor, and then they left. And
Okay.
then the earthquake happened, and I got trapped in the rubble.
Stop.
And then I left, and then you guys weren't there, and now here we are.
Just tell me the truth, and I can help you. I'd like to try to persuade him.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, great Google.
Nope. That's a 12.
What do I roll like?
Probably, I think insight is
Passive
used
insight or
to like
something?
is used to like
Yeah, it would be insight.
yeah.
So wisdom.
14. Insight's intelligence.
It's
or
wisdom.
wisdom. Oh. I saw. Okay, never mind. I have 16. I was like, why
Okay.
is it +2?
Can I? Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. The die did just spun. But I didn't.
We're gonna leave
No,
it.
no. It's
Okay.
it's fine.
If we're not rerolling everything that fucks up, we're not rerolling the things that
Yeah.
are like dramatic.
Yeah.
I mean, what? I don't think it's that hard to believe. We saw them come the first time.
Yes.
What
And
makes you
they
think they wouldn't come again?
because they didn't.
Why wouldn't they?
Are you serious right now? No, I'm asking you. Are you serious right now?
Yeah, brother.
So think about that.
Look. In a couple of seconds, a dude with a sword is gonna try to duel you. I'm trying to prevent that.
I'm thinking I don't want to do them, but if I have to, I will, because I know I'm gonna beat
Okay.
him. I don't really think the duel is gonna, change. I don't understand where he's coming from. He just seems to be wildly accusing me of.
Exactly. Give me a reason to tell him otherwise.
Because I'm telling
Please.
why would I lie to you at this point? It's just the two of us.
I don't know. That's why I'm so confused.
What's your connection with these things anyway? Like, what were you doing?
Literally, I serve
Down there
them.
exactly.
I've made a pact with them to find a way to release them from this world without destroying our world.
So what happened when it died? Like to you?
No, I made a pact with the anchors.
Yeah, but like when it died, did something happen to you? Like, did you sense?
Asking the DM.
Did you sense something?
Would one of my patrons have
Yeah, you would've-
communicated to me?
I mean, like, it wouldn't have been like a final gasp and cry for Beth, but I think when you were woken up by the earthquake,
Mhm.
like, you had that feeling of, like, forgetting something,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, in a very profound and almost painful way. Like, there was a sense of loss,
Okay.
but I don't think that you, like, there wasn't, like, a crowd. Save me.
No. I don't.
Yeah. Like, I think you knew what happened.
Yeah.
But you don't know how or why.
Yeah. It was painful. It was incredibly painful.
It's like when the younglings die.
You
Disturbance.
felt it.
I dropped my
Yes.
staff. I'm
Yes.
just.
And-
Crowder turns completely green.
So many younglings dead.
Just like backflips.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
Sorry.
while
Yeah.
you guys are talking, if
Yeah.
you want to take a break, you're welcome to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna switch back to them.
You're gonna switch back to
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is 8:30 now. Unless you have if you want to detail more about what specifically you're doing in the bar. So
No, just counting off names.
okay. So I think while this conversation is going on, I'm trying to include everybody. I'm sorry, I don't want it to be just the whole.
I can talk some more here too. So.
I
There's
mean-
so much more to say.
As,
Yeah.
as is appropriate.
Yeah, there's nothing interesting about it.
Okay. Are you gonna force the journey on, or are you just gonna let this resolve itself?
If it takes too long, we'll start driving the car towards them and pick them up on the way.
Okay.
Get in the fucking car. But if that's if it takes longer than another 10 minutes or something.
Okay. So you.
But we can see them.
Yeah, you can.
So it's not like I'm.
It's getting heated.
Yeah.
Is
In
The
the
range of my
longest-
magic missile is longer
Really?
than. I
How
can
far
make
away
it-
they
I
are,
can make
okay.
it work. Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, these two.
And the longest sentence that you've ever heard is say. I had a really good sentence.
It's gonna be recorded.
Ah, yeah. Well, no, really good sentence because it was in my head and that wasn't recorded.
Not yet.
If
We're
only.
a little bit away from cybernetic implants, but
Oh, I
give
thought
it
you
a
were
couple
yelling
days.
up to Dustin.
Just
I
call
thought you were
Elon.
messing
He'll
Stop
up.
hook you
pooping
up.
and listen to my brilliance.
Yes, that is absolutely what I thought she was doing.
Yeah.
I've never heard of something like this. In my tea plantation, we lived with a lot of communication.
How do you solve disputes?
Mostly, we would allow each person to collect their own tea while the mediator makes a pot of hot water.
I think I've heard of this. It's called reading the tea leaves.
Not as much
No?
as it is reading each other's experiences.
Interesting.
So, I want to know more about why you do it.
Because that's the way you just solve disputes. That was the only way. There was no adjudicator. Not in the kingdom that I grew up in. It's just so long ago. What should I do? What do you think? You think we should have a mediator? And let the disputees go pick tea? You think there's tea around here?
There is
not.
tea around here. Bullard had tea for breakfast.
I'm assuming it's like packet. Or wait, I'm snobby about my tea.
Okay.
A
I
packet.
think
It's like special ceremonial tea that only grows
That
in
tea
your village.
probably came from the Blue Mountains.
Yeah, that's a good tea, brother.
Yeah.
I'm out of coffee.
Yeah, I'm glad so we got
Yeah.
that.
That would not be right for this. Because I do think that strength matters much in the way truth is told. Although Holg is not from your place of growth.
Interesting. Never thought about that. Maybe we should ask him what the dispute mechanism was of his youth, and we can come to some
Wait.
agreement.
Yes. It might not be as fun for me to watch, but it might be better.
I must think on this.
Me too.
I'll let you think on that. Back to Hulk and Crowder and your intense conversation.
Volume up.
Yeah.
So what you're saying when you're trying to free them?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I
Kill them?
No. Well, yes, actually. But here's the thing, all right? I think that they've been misunderstood. Obviously, they don't speak common, right? I'm attempting to jest with.
Yeah, I
Hulk.
guess they
Right?
just kind of pop up in your head.
Right, I know. So, I think that each one of us has heard a different interpretation. And I think that you said something out loud that was different than what I heard. Do you remember when you said that this world that this world should have been consumed?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yep, that's what I said.
So the thing is when you heard that, I heard wood. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, like for example, if a robber were to come by and he was going to steal our money, but the guards apprehended him, you can say that he would have stolen our money, or you could say that he should have stolen our money had it not been for the guards.
Yeah.
You can see how that would be very confusing because both are, technically true.
Yep.
But just because the guard came along doesn't mean that what the guard did was wrong, that it violated something. My
Right.
goal is to keep them alive for now until we can find a way to release them without destroying all of the people's lives. Which is why I think, honestly, I wanted to talk to you alone because I think that we can come to some common ground. I think I might be reaching for this, but I think we might have common ground.
Yeah, I would. Now that you say it like that, I would say there's probably some
Yeah.
space for common ground.
Yeah. So, what I would say is, why don't you work with me to help find a way to release them, to make things go back to the way that they were before, but a new way that doesn't kill all of the people who live here.
Yeah, that would be. I
Right?
don't want all of them to die. Yeah.
Yeah. If we can agree on this, then we can go back, we can be friends again, and we can pretend, that, honestly, that, this whole unpleasant business, they don't need to know it happened, okay?
Yeah.
They really don't. I'm
Right.
sure that I can talk to Pitt, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you might have to help me out.
Yeah.
but I've known him the longest. I think I can reason with him.
He's your grandpa.
I need you to promise. Would you like to know a secret about that?
I know he's not your grandpa.
Well, here's the thing though.
Oh, you're
all right?
his grandpa?
Like, no, I'm
You're
not.
your own
No, it's just, I was gone for
Right.
so long,
Yeah.
and who's to say he's not? I know he's not really my grandpa, but is it harmful that he thinks he is, and that there's
Not at all.
right?
I got a lot of, I might have some grandkids out there too. And,
Yeah.
it's not harming me that I don't know who they are. So.
Amen, brother.
Anyways, look, all right. I need you. I just want to hear you say it, and so that way, I know that we're being 100% truthful with each other, and that we can move forward to do what you want and what I want.
Yeah.
Is this a persuasion or a deception in any way? Like, do you...
No.
Okay.
Katsu is being 100% truthful. If
Okay.
you would like to roll
No, I
insight,
don't think.
yeah.
Feeling like.
I mean, you can, and I will text CG whether or not I am being truthful or deceptive if you want to avoid metagaming.
No, I'm taking it. Face
Okay.
value.
You take it?
Yeah.
But, don't say it, loudly, though. Just, just tell me what happened. And then water under the bridge. They forget about this, and we move forward.
Yeah.
Because if you did what I think you did, you just did it sooner than I would have. You know what I'm saying? I would have
Yeah.
done the same thing, just later.
Right.
Right?
Right. All right. I guess we'll go back to the group then.
Well, it's more
Hulk
just...
starts going back to the group.
Hulk, wait.
That was a deep conversation.
Hulk.
Nice. Yeah, brother.
I just... In order for this to work, I just want you to tell me what happened. It doesn't have to be long.
The anchor's dead,
Yes.
and I was there when it happened. Hulk turns in his heel and walks. back.
Wait. While you're still looking at him, Crowder goes, "Is it one of these moments?"
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Oh, it's like an implied. Crowder doesn't have glasses.
Neither
Get that
does
shit
Hulk.
out of here. Crowder's like, it's like a, you know what I mean, kind of.
Is this Crowder? Is Crowder saying that?
Crowder
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a, when you. It's a secret communication, understood to
It's
mean.
wink.
It's
Yeah. No, I understand. I'm just trying to think of the reaction.
yeah. Sorry, let me put my glasses back.
Hulk just kind of like,
Yeah.
and then just walks back to the group.
Hulk, as you're walking,
Mm-hmm.
he says, "This is your chance. All I'm asking is for you to tell me out loud one thing, and we can do exactly what I talked about."
Okay. Hulk's gonna. We'll go back.
Yeah.
Kind of like storm up to you,
Yeah.
like looking pretty angry. He's like, "What do you want from me, brother? You
Tell
just
you
want
what.
me to say that I killed the anchor? Is that all it's gonna take for you to just hear me say it?"
How loud do you say that?
Quietly enough that nobody else needs to hear.
At like
Angry whisper. Say angry whisper.
yeah. I mean,
No,
I
no,
was
that-
saying, I was thinking angry, like a step above an angry whisper.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He was out of
Like
earshot.
when,
Like-
when
Yeah.
you're fucking around in the mall and your mom grabs your
Yeah.
arm and is like, but like,
Yeah,
but
like,
nobody else
there's,
knows
like-
what
yeah,
she
like-
says.
Like,
told you.
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
Just
you can
voice
tell there's
sprout.
like some like menacing tones to it,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't like she wasn't like screaming it for
All right,
the
got it.
world
Thank
to
you. I
hear.
just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah. Tell you what. I just want the truth. But not for free. Here. And Kudzu opens his cloak, all right, and pulls out his like kind of like mix between staff and walking stick.
Which arm is gone?
The right one. Sorry. And he has like in his strap he pulls out like a walking stick that is kind of like ornately carved at the top. It has some burn marks on the top of it. And he hands it to you, like up to you.
Yeah.
And he goes, "This you can hold it while you say it. Okay, this is my
Body.
this is my spellcasting focus. Just go ahead and
What's that? Spellcasting focus?
yes, it's the thing that allows me to cast spells.
Oh. What happens if I hold
require?
it? Can I cast spells?
Well, if you know how to cast a spell, then yes. But while you hold it and I don't, and I'm like kind of trying to get you to take it.
Okay, Hulk grabs it.
Yeah.
Is it like a chopstick in Hulk's hand?
No. It's more like for you it would be like a cane.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But for me it's like up to my chin. You know, like well maybe a little bit lower, like up to shoulder's length. And he goes, well, I mean, I can't really use this, but he like reaches back and like grabs the complete wrong end of a light crossbow. Like, so it's very goofy and not menacing at all. He just takes it and just drops it on the ground. And then he reaches over and he takes 2 daggers not out of their sheaths, and just like pulls the belt off and just like tosses it on the ground. Do I have anything else? I have a hand axe. He takes out the hand axe and he just drops it all on the ground and takes, 2 steps side and away from it and he goes, "Look, it's not for free. If you feel threatened, go for it. I've got nothing. No weapons, no spells. Just tell me what happened."
Yeah, I killed it.
Okay. Alright. Can we is it possible that we can work together instead?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I still, maybe I was acted a little too hastily. Is that a word? Hastily?
No, I think you probably acted how you thought was best. I believe in you. I believe you. I want to make that clear. It's just I want the best for everyone. So.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't caused that earthquake and hurt and killed all those people. Still wouldn't have changed doing it. But
maybe
think twice about it.
What if we discover a way to release them that causes no earthquakes? It keeps our world intact. We continue living. They go back to where they are from, where, as you might think, they're supposed to be.
Yep.
We can do this. Let's just go back. No one will ever know. I promise you.
Okay.
And he extends his real hand, like, you're pretty tall. You're a half-orc, right?
Yeah, I'm like 6'7".
You can shake my hand if you want. I mean, you don't have to, but like.
Well, I guess you'll be down here. I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. No. Like re-roll that.
Yeah, that was
like,
sad.
Sad roll.
Okay, well, yeah, that one I can't. But like, literally, like,
I know, it just dropped.
I'm sitting at a vantage point where I can like see if it just like drops out of your hand. Like,
Yeah.
oh wow, it was the same number. But yeah, no,
was,
like that
it
one
was
actually like
one before.
Here, I'll
Move the recording device. Big space.
Oh no, I don't want to keep. I mean, like Suji said, if we rerolled every crack.
Here's the thing.
Someone's rolling, right?
No, I
If-
mean like.
Here's the thing. I'll say this.
That was dropped.
If I'm making a deception roll,
Yeah.
I choose to fail it.
Okay.
If I'm making a deception roll. I'm not.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's being chill. He's telling me the truth as far as you can perceive.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
All
I
right.
guess we're on the same team after all.
Okay. So.
You better talk to that.
Yeah. No.
fucker
Absolutely.
kid
Okay. So.
Or it beat his ass.
Like walk me through what? Okay. Wait. No. Crowder's gonna do what I did. but in like what I did in real life. Crowder's gonna go talk me through what happened.
You do need
Yeah.
all 4 fingers now.
Yeah. Yeah. Walk me through what.
Yeah. Yeah, those, couple. Well, obviously it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But
No. So let's be clear. Let's see here.
did.
6. How does that sound? 6.
6 is good.
Yeah. It took 4 to restrain you.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with 7 then.
And yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like it took a full 5
Yeah.
to restrain you, and
One-
then it took 2 of
One
them.
for my legs,
Yeah.
1 for my arms, and 3 for my 3 legs.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Right. I'm gonna pretend I
We're
didn't.
back to old Wi-Fi
Yeah.
password.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So.
My-
There were 5 of them that restrained you.
Yeah.
2 of them took down
Yeah.
the thing. But once it was dead, they had no reason to restrain you,
Right.
so they just left you.
Yeah. But have you ever seen when monks, I think after they practice being monks long enough, they can kind of like punch you and like
Oh
like
my
the
gosh,
chest,
the
and you're just kinda
legendary
like,
like
"Ugh."
stomach punch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you
It's
can
in
call it,
so
like,
many kids' stories. I
an
love them.
immaculate punch, a stunning strike, maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So then it,
Yeah.
I was dazed.
I think it's called like a sunny bless us or something like that. Like a so far
A solar plexus.
a so far something.
I was
Yeah.
just saying stunning strike. 'Cause that's
Oh, no,
what
no,
it-
no,
that's
I
what
mean,
the
like-
monks are
like,
actually, like,
You've
in the game.
taken Crowder just like a back just
Yeah.
like just a bit
He's
to
just
like
leaving out.
yeah I'm just like legendary monk stories
Yeah.
like a kid who wasn't allowed to leave his house would definitely be into that shit but like
But,
yeah okay
yeah,
so
those
We
things
know
got
of
me.
the 5-point exploding heart technique.
okay
Worry not.
Yes.
And then, yeah, they left me there, and then I
can I use that
got the rack.
That's
the rocks.
Tarantino, homie.
yeah no I mean like can that be like an in-world thing that we both know
No,
The-
yeah,
the
that would
5-point
be like you
death
growing
technique?
up with like
5-point exploding
stories.
heart technique.
yeah so
Monks
what
do
they
that at like level 20.
yeah they tried to do this thing alright and if you say this like Bullard will be 100% convinced
Yeah.
they tried to do
He's already 100%.
the 5-point exploding heart technique,
Oh yeah.
but you were just strong enough to only get hit by 3 points.
You flexed your chest
Yeah.
muscles and
Yeah.
So
so
that wouldn't
Flexes.
be the first time I
you
survived the 5.
deflexed the
Yeah.
What's it called? The 5 stunning.
5-point
5-point
exploding heart
exploding heart
technique.
technique.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
how the bride
Good.
kills Bill, who
Um,
was a very strong inspiration for Bullard's dream.
dream alter ego. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Is she a Kensei?
No,
I mean, oh, okay.
just a monk. I didn't.
No, I mean like Kensei is a or not Kensei.
Yes, just,
oh yeah.
just a monk.
Okay, sidebar.
Okay.
Stop.
Anyways, so Crowder goes, okay, sorry, God, we have this established. Do you mind if I like pick up all my stuff now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry,
Well,
like,
Yeah. Sure.
yeah,
I gotta go back to the rest of the group.
yeah, just
been a
leave,
pleasure.
leave the staff here. So,
I might hold on to it.
I mean, okay.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, honestly though, that's fair, if you want to.
Nah, man, I
Okay.
don't think you could, hurt me anyway. So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to.
I survived the 5-finger death technique.
It's true. Yeah.
I don't even know if that's what it's called.
Can you use a crossbow
Um,
with your mouth?
Yeah. Can you use what?
A sidebar.
Crossbow.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Um,
No.
Yeah, Holga.
Yeah.
Holga struts and stuff.
He's walking back before Crowder.
Apparently.
No, Crowder's
yeah.
still visible.
Right, but you're not walking back at the same
Yeah,
time.
I'm like grabbing all of my stuff and like.
Okay, so yeah, you approach the
Yeah,
party
like a
first.
few steps.
I pull my sword out and like
If you see
hang it
something-
out right over my shoulders.
Tattletale, the mysterious and benevolent forest creature appears. I explained this when I summoned my familiar.
Sure.
That it was not a demon, it was a new
Yep,
creature,
it's a-
same
it's a
name.
fairy.
Yeah, it's a fairy. Oh there! Pitch, stay your blade! Sorry, I watched a fuck ton of Jacksepticeye's Minecraft playthrough, and
Keep
this
going,
is what I
keep
decided.
Do it. Get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Stay your blade, Pit.
You got this.
There has been much that has been discussed, and Hulk has been cleared of all wrongdoing.
I'd like to hear that.
Cleared.
I'd like to hear that from my grandson.
Well, that's why I say stay your blade, because he's on his way.
He'll
As
stay
you can
sharp.
see.
He'll stay sharp and pointy.
Perhaps we should take a couple steps away from each other to ease the tension of the situation.
Fine, I'll circle him.
No. Why don't you come over here? In order to properly greet your grandson.
Walk towards-
this spot right here. It's near the. Are there flower bushes near the?
Sure. There's a
He likes flowers.
beautiful topiaries all around.
Topiaries, even.
He's never told me anything about these topiaries.
That's because he was being controlled by an evil tree.
Is that common knowledge?
Who knows?
I don't think it is.
No, it's probably not.
I love that.
That's because he was being meddled with by an evil
he
tree.
was- yep, exactly. That's
Meddled
out
with.
now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But now he is able to truly feel. And he feels as though there should be no fighting.
I'd like to hear that from him.
Of course, which is why we will wait near the beautiful orange topiaries.
Okay. There,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay,
before
yeah.
you fall.
And I wait,
Um,
and I trim the verge with my blade.
Okay.
At that point, Hulk's reached the party. You have something?
I'm gonna eat my last scone.
Damn, that's moldy as
Yeah,
shit by
gross.
now, you
Yeah.
grosso.
What? It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not that
2
bad.
weeks
There
with.
aren't preservatives.
They're like crackers, right?
No.
No, they're
it's
like
a bread
biscuits.
pastry.
Well, we ate one at Cece's. Okay, I thought those lasted longer.
No,
No,
a scone is like
absolutely not.
a biscuit. Think like keeping like a good old biscuit.
Aw.
Yeah.
Also, like a saltine cracker also wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Like you'd need hardtack. You're getting at the point where you need hardtack at this point.
She turned the scone into hardtack, and now she's eating it.
All right. Well, you're
There
we go.
you're just
Water
snacking.
flask.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
She makes an obnoxious
Hulk,
like
how do you
sipping
approach?
noise.
Is and
Sips water flask.
Pretty like nonchalant.
okay.
Um,
I'll probably
Okay, we don't need that.
Stop it.
yeah. I guess he'd be, because
I hate
I mean,
that.
Pitt's like menacingly
Yeah.
doing whatever.
Trimming the verge.
But
I don't know
a
what that
kind-looking fairy is
Yeah.
trying to
Oh,
destroy.
right.
it.
Okay.
No, like
Yeah.
I'm not about to like.
All right, all of you are all together again.
Yeah.
That's whatever.
So, hey everybody. Pitt and I talked it over, and it
That
turns
was
out.
Hulk.
I mean, sorry, yeah, no. Pitt, Hulk, and I talked it over, and it turns out that it was all a huge misunderstanding.
Are you persuading me?
No, I'm decepting you.
I'm just.
You better roll, boy.
Also, I'm gonna say.
Do you
Bullard-
believe the deception?
Not off the bat.
This is no.
Yeah, roll insight. Opposed
Like,
to
'cause
my
5
deception.
seconds ago he
Yeah.
didn't say this, and now all of a sudden,
Yeah,
I didn't believe Hulk from the start.
yeah.
So I'm not saying I'm very intelligent, but at the same time,
It's kind of. I
It's
just,
more wise.
It's more of a decision you make than a decision the dice make. Like your character is
His
yours.
wisdom is 8.
oh, I'm an idiot. So
Yeah.
it's most likely I'm not going to make
So
this.
do you believe him?
Not off
Yeah,
the
Hulk.
bat, because I didn't believe Hulk. So why would have all of a sudden the story changed?
I really
I'm
need
stick
this-
with my gut.
Okay, listen. All right, I believe in you. I really need you to do this. Like, pull this out.
It doesn't have to do
For
much.
those at home,
Yeah.
he's talking to his face.
Shit. But no, I'm very proficient in it. I even have an Eldritch Invocation that is involved with deception.
Deception.
Yeah, that is 9.
I have a -1, so if that helps.
Okay.
All right.
Well, roll less than 9. Yes.
All right.
I was very like, look, all right. So actually, it was because Holg has endured an amazing, like, near impossible feat of like the human form. Are you familiar with the 5-point exploding heart technique?
No, I've only heard of the 4.
Hulk got hit by the
You're
5
still
point.
inside, sorry.
What? We're outside.
No.
Yeah, no.
You're
He,
still
no,
on the
we-
cart waiting
He
for
brought
the
them
police.
outside. Yeah.
That's news to me.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, you said
We're
this.
upset
Yeah.
again.
It's like,
I meant
yeah.
these bunch,
Okay.
but that's fine.
No.
We're like, oh well, I'm gonna take the cart and go if they're longer than
Okay,
10 minutes.
I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can be absent for this
No,
5 point
no,
exploding heart technique.
you are
No,
not.
no, no,
here.
please. Okay.
Read
Yes, it's true, but due to his outstanding,
My immense physical capacity
Yeah.
to endure pain and beat things up, I survived. Wasn't the first time, won't be the last.
That
his pectoral
it
muscles,
shouldn't
big
be
balls.
possible.
Do you remember the legend of the flexing pecs? He's mastered the technique to avoid points 4 and 5.
Just telling the truth.
Master Cruise.
Yeah. Powered through Old Spice.
Wow.
So, Pitt, I'm so sorry. Like, I was so incredulous, but because it's a feat that's never been pulled off. In fact, look at his black eye. That's point number 1.
Look at my brown eye. That's point number 2. I'm not gonna show
Oh.
you.
Pit doesn't understand.
Sorry,
And that
joke.
bruise on his arm, that's point number 3.
Yeah, and I had bad acid reflux the day after, so that was
Yeah.
one of the points too.
It's why it
Knocked
took
out
him.
my
It's
chakras.
why it took him so long to catch up with us. You remember?
Your acid
we-
reflux was the reason it took you so long to catch up with us?
Death marks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Yeah.
I will never doubt you again.
Whatever, man. Sure.
You're gonna shake on it?
Yeah.
Shake.
Shake, shake,
Yeah.
senor. Okay.
And now Pit
Crowder in a very attempting to be convincing display goes, "Thanks, Grandpa," and like jumps up and does a one-arm hug.
Alright.
thanks, grandson. I have to think about this though.
Scene.
Yeah.
I
Hey, it's getting late. We need to get on the road.
Right. We need to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
go.
We'll hop in the.
Oh,
We'll
no.
hop.
We're taking passengers to Ladova.
And a donkey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you want to turn your donkey
Yeah.
in the morning? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not really
You
Pit-
get your gold piece back.
Pit has 5 javelins,
Uh huh.
so he will mortify his flesh with 1 for being dishonorable.
That's fun.
With a javelin?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what he's
like your
got.
dagger.
Eh, javelin in the back sounds good.
Okay.
It's just what he does,
Yeah,
man.
I know.
It's who he is. He was the wrong one in the party,
I
so.
know. Okay. What are you guys at? Like 3,000 something?
I'm less.
What do you wait?
Experience points?
Experience?
Yeah.
I'm 2,250.
That's what I'm at.
Yeah.
Why do you have 3,000?
I have
on your paper?
2250.
That's
I was
from.
trying to be coy.
That's from Steve. That's from Steve.
All right.
250. Yes.
You
I
guys-
recognize that number.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you guys like round up to level 4, 2,700.
Would I?
Oh really?
Do you want me to, or do you want me to?
What are
do
you
it
at?
Less.
How much less?
It's on my laptop. Sorry.
I had.
I know.
I like just hit level 3.
Okay, then no, you don't get there. We'll figure out what number. Sorry.
Thanks.
We received 450
Yeah,
to get us to
450.
exactly 2,700.
Do I need to take damage?
No,
wait.
let's not.
Okay.
Let's just say the damage happened and then later it went away after a long rest.
I mean, I can heal
So
myself.
because
too,
I was
so.
behind them, I had just had.
I can heal you
450
too.
to
Yeah, it's a wonderful
I'm a very
day.
Healy warlock.
I was totally okay though.
Yeah.
Oh, we're done. So right.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I'll
Sweet.
turn the mic off.
No.